guys. Sorry about that. I was needing to fix. There we go. Hi, loves. What's up? What's up? Hi, guys. Why does this look funny? I don't know why. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just getting situated over here. That's better. That's better. I wasn't gonna do any like live card pulls after this, but if some of you guys in here want that, then I'm open to it. I've been recording all day long for clients and for the channel, getting the zodiacs, starting those. I actually started those yesterday, and then I'm doing more today. But it's a lot. It's a lot of energy. You know, it's a very strong, powerful time right now. So, you know, I'm trying to like get through everything as fast as I can, but at the same time, it's like I can't like overdo it, you know. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm just re-gluing my nail real fast. You guys know me. I do not get my nails done. I mean, I don't like doing it. So I like doing like just my own like glue-on nails, and then I get to change my nails all the time. That's why my nails always look different. Right now they're black. So hi everybody. Hi. Welcome in an impromptu live. So we'll give it like just another minute or so before I get into the message. All right. So the thumbnail of this live was the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Star card. And I just put them back in. Well, they're still kind of, I think, yeah, they're all actually right here because I haven't shuffled that deeply yet. So feeling this very strong, they're feeling the love with you, the connection. They're feeling the connection on a very high spiritual level right now. So there is a strong magnetism to want to bring unification to this connection, right? Like physically, like I want to be physically together with this person, or physically in their life where we're together, we're a part of each other's lives. But in the title, I said they want to be with you, but they're afraid they won't know how. And that's a download that I got. I actually got it a few days ago. And I've been sharing other messages that have come through, but I'm getting a lot of messages, you know, they're just flooding in. So I'm trying to connect with, you know, what I am feeling is needing to be shared that day. And sometimes they come in very like, it comes out like right the second. This one's like right now. But it's this energy of like, I'm afraid I won't know how to be with this person because you guys have both, there's been a lot of shifting and change. Look at who showed up, the lovers. Yeah. Okay. Feeling this love on a very high level right now. A high level, high scale. More than they've ever felt it before. And I think a lot of you guys are feeling that too. And it's drawing them near, it's drawing them close, it's drawing them in, you know. But they're terrified that they won't know how to be with you. They're terrified that they won't know how to do this. Something so different, something that's extremely powerful and, you know, like on a different level. It scares them because they don't, you know, the stuff that they've been in, like they know that stuff is mapped out. They know that stuff, you know, like the back of their hand, because they've been going through these cycles so much, right? Like just like you guys with past karmic situations or connections, like you understand you know, I see it, you know, but I'm not, you know, I understand it now and it doesn't have a hold of me anymore, you know, but it's easy. Like, it's something that I could do blindfolded, you know, but you guys are something entirely different. Nine of Pentacles. It's because they, Four of Wands, it keeps showing up, because they feel like you're so self-sufficient, you know, like, it's, how do I operate with this person? How do I be with someone who's so independent? You know, I've never been with someone so independent. I've never been with someone who's not really codependent, you know. I've never been with someone who's on my level, who I feel is like an equal counterpart to me. I've never had that before. And it's really kind of throwing me for a loop because I'm not sure how to be with it, how to be with this person. It's not because I don't want to or anything else. That's the opposite. I want to more than anything. Which is why they're thinking about this so much. It's really, I feel, gnawing at them. Okay? Because they view you as this very independent, successful, you know, just down to earth, in tune, like, you know, happy-go-lucky kind of person, you know. Not that you're always, you know, like in those energies, you know, we're all human, right? But for the most part, they feel and resonate with that. Like, you're someone who's whole. You got it together. And they've never been with someone like that. So they're really trying to figure this out, you know. And I think the lesson here with that, again, for them is like to go back to that logical thinking and trying to like puzzle piece everything together when love is not that. What I'm hearing specifically is love is a blur. Love is a blur. Right? It's a waking dream. It's an everyday dream, right? And speaking of dreams, I think that for a lot of you guys, you're going to be getting some really intense stuff here. Just in general, obviously with the eclipse energies, but I think for many of you guys, you and the masculine here. Okay, like, they haven't shown up in the message yet. Ooh, I just saw like the Three of Swords kind of peeking out a little bit. You came out right away because you're like the whole, you're like what all the energy is about kind of in this moment. Like, their energy is like really focused on you and very much about you. And your energy is very focused on you and about you too, which is good. That's a good thing, right? If you are truly in this energy right now, okay? Chariot just showed up. Some kind of, you know, forward movement. King of Pentacles. So thank you, Spirit, for always backing me up. So he was in the thumbnail for this live, right? So it was the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, and then the Star card, I believe, right? But he was in the center, right? Because for me, what he's doing right here is he's really, this is him thinking. This is him doing his logical thinking. Like, this is what I got. This is what I want to do with it. But gosh, can I do that? Like, this person has changed since the last time I've met, you know, since we met. This person is different. And you know, like that saying, like, people, you know, people fear what they don't understand or what they don't know, or, you know, it's kind of like that where they're fearful because this is just so different. And they feel the otherworldly, very, you know, celestial kind of energy there with everything. It's very like 3D for them, but it's also very like soulful, ethereal kind of, you know, and that's different for them too. There's really this, you know, it's a big integration. It's a big adjustment, you know. Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords, yeah, because you don't need anybody. You're a warrior, okay? They recognize how you have been, like how you've been in your power, okay? Like, It's actually, what was that? Oh, my pendulum. It's actually like how you've been in your power. It's like you being in this energy here has given them strength to be in this energy here. They feel a lot of gratitude, you guys. I feel like that keeps coming up. I don't know. I feel like I've said that recently in a reading. But there's so much appreciation. They hold so much. This is so valuable. It's actually invaluable. Like, this is how they feel towards you. This is invaluable. You can't place a value upon what this is for me and what this person has done for me and how I feel about this person. Okay, like if you're like, let's say it's like, you know, I have a lot of feminine, like women on the page, but I also have divine feminine energies that are men on the page, you know, who are just the feminine energy in this connection, right? It's like if you're like, let's say a woman feminine, they view you literally like they connect to that goddess within. Okay, they connect to you on that higher level. They feel it. They sense it. They see it. I mean, she's got a sword and she's like, look at her, you know, and he's like at home with his dog inside his library or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you bring a different kind of, like, this is someone who's used to being maybe kind of like hermity, or maybe they're kind of like a lone wolf, right? With the wolf. Or they just kind of stick to themselves, kind of a thing. I feel like you guys actually have that in common for a lot of you guys, but they're not used to stepping out of their comfort zones and their shell. Okay, they've had themselves in this shell, in this comfort zone their whole life. You know, like, I like to do this on Sundays, and I do this, and I do this, and it's very robotic. And you opened up more of that freeness. You showed them more of that energy of how to embody that, how to be more free, how to be more, you know, what's the word? Just open, you know, and not so shut off, closed off. You showed them a different side to life, to this world, to the universe. You help them remember things, right? So they really do, it's like there's a worshiping energy here. There really is. And it's not like worship, like, you know, people tend to sometimes get that misconstrued. And even with this masculine, the King of Pentacles, in their ego, okay, they've gotten that misconstrued. So when they feel that worshipy, divine, like, I love the hell out of this person, you know, and it's different than any love that I have felt, just like what, you know, a lot of you guys experience. They used to get back into that and then go, wait, no, like, and then they you know, like, crawdad back, right? Because that was too vulnerable, too emotional, you know what I mean? So hi everybody, welcome in. If this is connecting with you guys, hit that like button. Let's get the likes up so this gets out into the algorithms. They've changed a lot and I appreciate it, you know. And it lets me know too that you guys are actually resonating, you know, that the message, you know, is for you and claiming it and all that, right? All right, so let's see what wants to come out here. Let me clarify these two guys right here. Okay. You also are inspiring a lot of like the transformation that's taking place in their life right now. You're inspiring a lot of that too, because it's like a big reason why they are ending things on their end. And, you know, it's not just because they want to be with you, but it's because you've inspired them to step more into their power, their truth, to be their own warrior as well in their life, to show them that life is not, you know, it's not about settling. You know, everybody, what's that? Everybody dies, but not everybody lives, you know? Like you brought out this, like, this fresh air energy, this, like, you know, it's like you resuscitated them back to life, you know what I mean? And maybe it's taken them a long time to really fully connect with that, but this is a point in time where For many, they are. So you inspire the freedom in a big way within them at this time. Them wanting to, you know, reach higher in life, and, you know, their dreams opening back up where their dreams have been shut off or closed off, you know. Just all of that. It's really beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. King of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. It's Six of Wands. It's victory. Victory after a long battle. Okay. And then the King of Wands. There's, oop, the same torch right here. Right here, right? This is someone who's like typically like, right, like they haven't been the type to be willing to bend or to change. They carry an attitude through life of, this is who I am, take it or leave it, you know? Very stubborn. They're shocked at the wave of transformation that you have inspired within their life since meeting you. And in a big way, that's how they know, right? Okay. So, you know, with the King and with these two guys right here, right? They're not the kind to go after people, okay? But what I'm getting is like, for you, like this person is on the brink of like, it's like they will show you the energy of like, I would walk the world for you. You know, I would travel over mountains and through oceans, you know, however long it took to get to you. Like this is someone who's very underneath a bit of the like, I don't know how to be with this person. Like, you know, I feel like a human being trying to be with like an angel, you know. Like it's like they feel kind of that separation still. I feel that it'll fade very quickly once you guys, you know, reconnect and stuff. I feel that they will very, very quickly rise more into, their frequency will rise like very fast with being in your like auric field and just what you guys emanate and connect and all the things, right? It'll be amplified. So I don't feel that they're gonna, you know, continue with that. I feel like it's just that initial, you know, that first initial contact, and I feel like it'll just organically come through. Like they will just know how to be with you. It's not gonna, they're not even gonna think about it again. You know, it'll fade away, and then they'll just know how to do it, you know, because, you know, they're terrified of maybe repeating, you know, past behaviors with you that they've, you know, embodied before. And at the end of the day, like we are these divine celestial beings in a human body, right? But we're also human. We're also very physical and human. And we may have moments, but if this is truly what this connection is on either a very intense past life energy soulmate between the two of you guys, okay, or it be a twin flame connection, you're not gonna ever embody, you've ended those cycles. That, and the masculines are going through the completion of that right now. Okay, their last big world, you know, card moment of big things ending, big cycles closing out that they've been holding on to and reliving for years, decades, right? So you guys aren't gonna embody that again. It's you broke the cycle. You broke that behavior. You broke that pattern. You know, you might get upset, or, you know, you might get like angry at each other at times, or, you know, frustrated, or, you know, but the love there, that it's, I'm telling you, it is so powerful, so healing. It's not something that will happen commonly. That's for sure. See? I love it. I love how Spirit always backs me up, right? Like, look at this. I split the deck. This was on the bottom because this was right after the King of Wands. And then I split the deck right now and the Two of Cups shows up. Yeah. Okay. See, they're afraid, again, they're afraid of their own shadow in ways. Like they're afraid of their own behaviors and how they've been. And they feel like they would never, you know, embody those energies again, but there's like this little gnawing kind of, you know, and I feel that this is one last test, lesson type thing for them, and self-worth, and, you know, knowing what they deserve, and believing that they deserve to feel this and not constantly live in a state of running and pain and this, right? Like, this is not where you want to be. This is where you want to be. This is where they've been, and this is where they want to be, right? So, you know, but there is this, a very strong energy here of, I don't want to mess it up. Like, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to, you know, do something that, like, you know, derails this connection, you know, you know, and it kind of terrifies them. I can feel it. And so they think about this love, like, all day, every day. All day, every day. I'm telling you, you guys, it's very, very, very strong right now. Very powerful. Again, with the Chariot showing up. Where are we at? 21 minutes? Okay. So, and there's like this, I don't want to let my person down. I don't want to let her down. I don't want to let him down. You know, coming from that end. But I will say, you guys, for many of you divine feminines out there, it's actually really, really beautiful. You guys are, I did a reading the other day where I said you guys are like holding, you're helping to hold space right now for your masculine counterpart while they go through these really huge, like, transformations, you know, and that they've held space for you as well through many of yours and recent ones. But they can feel that, okay? So they can feel the very warm, they can feel that loving space that you hold for them. And it feels so inviting. It feels so, like, at home, cozy. This is where I belong. It's like a baby in the womb, feeling entirely just at ease, at peace, you know. And in some ways it kind of, you do bring forth like that almost like motherly archetype energy. It's not motherly in the toxic way where that's the cycles that many of the masculines have been repeating, where they try to find an exact, basically, like, for some of them, like mother wounds, father wounds. They've been, you know, with partners that they thought maybe reminded them of their mother or their father, you know, or whatever, right? But it ended up being very not good, you know. And you embody these energies, but you're not in that category whatsoever. And they know that. They intuitively know that, right? You just bring form of a very unconditional, warm, loving, non-judgmental, like, very just kind of very kind and innocent type of energy. It's very nurturing. And after all the shit they've been through, and you guys know this because you guys are the same, you know, you're ready for that as well, where you've had to heal. You've had to heal yourselves, right? And you came back to self, you know, on your own. So you understand that, right? But anyways, it's a very powerful time for them. And this came back, oh my gosh, with the ace. Oh my God. I was like, if the Ace of Cups is there, I'm going to flip. I just shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled for, I mean, you guys saw, like, I was just shuffling and talking and channeling and, you know, holy crap. 3 aces. That is crazy. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of offer made that brings forth stability. This is what they want. This is what they want. They want to be with you. This person wants to be with you. They want victory. They are tired of everything. They have surrendered. They're just afraid, I'm not sure I'm going to know how to be with this person. And to be honest with you guys, right? Like, okay, let's say like the twin flame journey, right? The feminines are the way showers in the twin journeys. you know, in these cycles, in this incarnation. And the masculines are really kind of following that lead. They're seeing that as well and following in tune with that, right? They are, I'm like wanting to say like 4 different things at once. Okay, let's start with the Ace of Pentacles. They are feeling very inspired, and they feel like this is the light path. They feel like this is the right path. They feel like they're following the light, and that light is connected to this offer. They want long-term stability here. Okay, so that's what, okay, thank you, Spirit. That's what I was saying was about the way shower, the light. Okay, like the hermit, right? Like the hermit in the dark, the hermit on the hill, you know, with the lantern, and it has the star in it, which is the destined path, destiny, right? Soul energy, you know, all of this stuff, very healing, right? So you've been guiding them out of that shadow energy, whether you realize it or not, many of you, right? They helped guide you out of your shadow energies as well, for many of you guys, or to help heal them. They're going to, when they come in, because you're the guiding light, they're going to be looking to you to we don't end our journeys like, right, when we come into physical union. We're always on them, right? So it just, the dynamic of it in the physical shifts, right? And other things as well, and you know, all of that. But you guys are just in another stage, another new cycle of your journey together, or whatever you want to say, right? So they're going to be still looking up to you. You still are the way shower. And they will way show you in many ways as well. But you're going to still continue to be the way shower for the divine masculine. You're like, great. Oh, okay. I just knocking card. Look at the 4 of Wands. I just accidentally hit these. So this showed up earlier and it keeps showing up. Okay. There is unity here. There is unity. There is togetherness. 11-11 with this. Okay. So we'll get back to that in a moment. What's the World card? It's the most powerful card in the tarot. The World card. Like, this is completion. This is what I was just talking about. The Fool's journey is complete. They're completing the Fool's journey. So are many of us. In the way that we're also closing out big cycles with this eclipse portal that we're in. That's what it does. It's karmic graduation, completion. Here you go. Here's your diploma from the universe. Great job. We wish you all the best in your future. It really is like that, literally. That's actually a really good analogy. So they are going to look up to you to continue to show them the way and be the guiding light when you guys come into union. To kind of show them and help them a little bit along. It's not like you're going to be like, you know, step by step having to, you know, like show someone how to be with you. That's not it at all. With your presence, with your energy, with just whom you are as a divine being, and how far you've come and how far you've healed and risen in your vibration, and the love that you embody and the compassion that you embody now versus before. It's going to come very natural to you as well, and they're just going to follow that lead. Okay? I can't believe 3 aces came. That's like, and then I just got chills on my left leg. Like, this is just wild, you guys. This is wild. Yeah, I'd say the eclipses were a bitch, right? Those were killers, okay? And we're still in the energy. It's going to be playing out for about at least the next week and a half to 2 weeks. It's a lingering energy. It lingers through and out, okay? But it's helping us. So definitely, especially going into November and like the 11-11 portal and all that. And if you guys, I'm going to put it all in the description box for this live. But my 11-11 portal workshop that I'm doing, the activation and quantum healing workshop, it's on the 11-11 portal on the 11-11 date. over Zoom. It's my 5th one, and it's super, super amazing and powerful. A lot of activations, a lot of clearing, we do a lot of manifestation stuff. There's just a lot, right? Anyways, I'll put everything down below. So if you're in here and you're maybe interested, after the live is posted, you can check it out, or you can go check it out under this description box of any of my videos right now. But anyways, this is a really powerful fucking manifestation portal, right? So start now. You're working with these energies, right? And thinking about what you want to manifest in the next 6 months. What does your life look like? What's going to be transpiring? Divine unions, you know, whatever. You know, there's probably a lot of stuff in regards to your stability, financial stuff, you know, investments, career, jobs, transfers or changes, or starting businesses, you know, a lot of that, right? So we need to, it's time to get the ball rolling if you're not already. This is a beautiful manifestation portal, okay? That really kind of starts opening up and beginning like around the 1st, through to the, you know, the 11th. Well, not the 1st, I'm sorry. It's going to be probably more around like the 5th, 6th. Maybe we'll start kind of feeling it. And it's very, you know, it's not like going to be intense or anything. And then on the 11/11 date is like kind of like the climactic point of it, right? The strongest point. But anyways, if like, just, you know, really hone in on that. I'm telling you, you guys, you can, your life can be very, very different in a very short amount of time working with these energies. And with this kind of stuff, it is, because it shows here that this is proof right here that I'm not just talking, you know, and blowing smoke, that this, especially this full moon one that we just had, okay, it is helping us to complete and clear and close all the old cycles that needed to go, gone for good. It really is that, like I said, like a karmic graduation. And then boom, new beginnings. Things that you attract on a higher level, right? So passionate new beginnings, a lot of creativity flowing here, a lot of like sacral chakra energy flowing, especially for whom I'm talking to right now. Your 3rd eye is burning with ideas, okay? You're going to start getting a lot of really powerful downloads and intuitive hits and insights and visions and dreams and things like that are directly connected and associated to your futures, to what it is that you're going to be doing, your light paths, your life path, you know? And then the Ace of Swords, okay? So there is a moment of truth, okay? There's going to be a moment of truth coming in. Now, communication has been really intense lately, the energy of receiving communication. So you might be watching readings where it feels like it could be like a little repetitive, right? That's normal, because these are cycles and it's collective. It's not a personal reading, right? So it's not like the energy is just, you know, doing that. But first of all, energy does move in cycles. So a lot of times you'll have a ramp up of communication readings that come out by readers or something, right? I'm personally getting a lot of communication energy around this time and going into November, right? This for me is huge. That's huge. This is like November brings new beginnings, like several different new beginnings. Or you're going to start seeing things kind of just opening up and happening, including some kind of divine union. Very balanced, strong foundation. I'm getting chills again on my on both my legs. Okay, feminine and masculine at the same time. So this is confirmation. Okay, so you guys just keep doing you and hanging in there. And you know, see, this person is like they get themselves worked up in a state of this, of like, you know, kind of like a state of panic. Like, I want to do it, and then they get in a state of panic, you know, about overthinking things, you know. But it's minor arcana, you know. It also, oh, okay, it's also, again, confirmation. So for those of you guys who your person maybe is in a third party, they're ending this very stressful time in their life. There's a closure aspect and an ending aspect. See, there he is, King of Swords. Okay, tapping into that strength. Yeah, putting it to use is what I want to say. They're putting that strength to use. The inner strength that helps you. It's like a divine inner strength. You know, that's what the strength card is. It's not so much about like physical strength, although it can be. It's not, you know, it's emotion, it's strength in kind of all areas, right? But the strength card here, it's a card of divinity. It is a card of the divine coming through, your higher selves coming through, your guides coming through, and helping to give you the willpower, the courage, all the things that you need to get up and get out of a very toxic relationship, or to leave a very toxic job, or to speak your truth to someone who has, you know, is a narcissist and very draining and controlling to you, or whatever the case is, right? That's what it is. It's like an infusion of divinity where you have the strength where maybe you normally wouldn't to get things done. And he gets things done. It's also about your inner strength, your personal inner strength and perseverance. And, you know, what happens when we start to believe in ourselves again, and when our heart chakra is open and we start to align more back to that place of who we are versus, you know, everything else. That's kind of where this person is at, or like getting to. Believing in themselves again. Okay? But you know, it's like the analogy that I'm being shown is you know, like a feral kitten. Okay? Let's say it's a feral kitten, right? This kitten has known nothing yet so far. You know, you find it in a bush somewhere, or out front of your house, or, you know, it's hiding, and it's, you know, how they're freaked out by humans. They've never had interaction with a human. They've spent their lives hiding from like predators and humans. Who knows what happens to the, you know, there's a lot of like trauma around some, you know, sometimes like, you know, a stray dog or stray kittens, like I said, feral. Okay, but you know, sometimes, I mean, you want to help them, and you try to like get close, and they're like, you know, and they're like, you know, and they're going crazy, right? Like they just want to like, it's, you know, but they're really just traumatized. They're scared, right? They don't know that you're not going to hurt them, that you just want to help them, right? So for me, in that analogy, that's kind of like the divine masculine, where the masculine has been like this, you know, kind of wild, wounded energy, but stuck in a cage. But it's like, it was a cage of neglect, a cage of, you know, more pain, more trauma, you know, and they're finally getting to the point where a kitten would, where the kitten sees that you really just want to feed it and love it and nurture it, and, you know, all the things. And, you know, it's very endearing, right? So that's what they're witnessing now. That's what they're feeling, you know, as they connect more and more on that soul level. It's on a soul level, I know that this is someone who has my best interest at heart, who wants to just like love me, and I want to do the same with them. It like makes me feel like all warm all over right now. Like I can feel the warmth spreading through my heart chakra, and like over my shoulders and down through my body. I feel that's also a part of maybe a physical, you know, physical, like chemical, you know, reaction or energetic reaction to when you guys come into contact, what you might feel. You know, you might feel that energy of, you know, that extreme warmth going all over you, you know, and, you know, I think that the feminines as well have some nerves around this. I do. I think that you guys, many of you you're ready, and you're like, you know, I'm ready for this, you know, union, and, you know, I've been ready for this for a while, you know, but I believe that even you still have nerves. And when it actually happens, it's going to really jolt some of those nerves. You're going to feel not necessarily this, but the anxiety of it. Okay. So, and I think that you guys, right, will be very open with each other. There's no more games and bullshit and trying to like be who you aren't. And you know, that's exactly what we have graduated from with these cycles closing out karmically, is to not do that, and to we've moved beyond that, right? We live authentically and in our truths, and you know, in our you know, in our hearts, and you know, all the other things, right? And I feel that you guys will be very honest with each other about these things. Like, you know, you feminine might actually say to your masculine, you know, like, I'm very anxious to talk to you again and to be around you again, you know. It's a good thing, but I'm feeling it, you know. And they might open up that maybe that's like, you know, oh my gosh, like she's feeling it too, you know, or whatever, right? Me too. I'm very anxious about this. I have been, you know. It's, you guys, it's very healthy. It's very healthy is what I want to say. And you both intuitively know that. And I know the feminine more so has known this, been feeling this for a while, you know. But the divine masculine is like, there, I can feel it. It's very, and it's making them just miss you more, and it's creating, again, more of that magnetism to, you know, come back in, and, you know, all of that. All right, so show me the energy around them taking action. 10 of Wands, releasing those burdens, that heaviness. Queen of Wands, ooh, yeah. Okay, so they're taking action. Part of the burdens here is their falseness and how they've been pretending. And for a lot of you guys, you're very intuitive, and your person knows that you're very intuitive, or, you know, you guys just know that. You guys have a very psychic bond. It's very, very strong telepathy, right? Like, they know that you call bullshit. They know that they, you know, have been bullshitting. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, so on, you know, different levels or whatever, right? And that their persona of what they've been trying to personify in their real life, okay, outwardly to everybody about, you know, oh, life is so great, I'm so happy, things are so perfect. This person also knows that you know that's not true too. Like, so that's a part of this is very heavy. That weighs very heavy on them, because that's a moment of truth where they have to come face to face with that part of themselves when they come back to you, right? So that, again, right here, okay, there's a lot of that divine strength coming through, them remembering who they've been in past lives on a maybe subconscious level, or maybe not, I don't know. But there's something there where they're like, I have to do this. I have to do this. An honorable man, or, you know, someone who's, you know, or an honorable woman or a respectful woman, right, would not just, you know, I have to do this. Now, the other part of this for me is karmic, the false energy there that, you know, has been consuming them, is going bye-bye. This is, someone's moving out, someone's leaving, okay, there's a heaviness that lifts because of it. So I don't know who's going, who's staying, what's happening, right? But I do know the karmic is going away, okay, and someone is leaving, okay? And it lifts. The masculines have been under such pressure. They've been under a lot of pressure. You guys, I talked about this in a reading too the other day. And they're doing it like secretly. I feel like if they're going through breakups, it's like maybe their friends and stuff don't really know that they're going through this breakup, or that they're like ending things, and that, you know, it feels like, that. It feels like they're doing it all, but it's not, you know, it's not that they're trying to keep it secret. It's just that, you know, they feel failure around it. They feel like kind of, you know, embarrassed. They don't want to have to deal with it, explain to everybody, and, oh, what happened with you guys, what's going on, you know, oh, I think, you know, they don't want to hear people's opinions. It's like, that is what I want to say. And then I heard, ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah,
The masculines, you know, it's like they've been through these cycles, right? That's why it's such big completion. Just like when we finally learned, right? It took how many karmic partners before you finally learned your karmic lessons, right? Same thing with them. And they're just like, God, like, I don't want to deal with this again. But they're doing it because they also, you know, they've seen the light, right? Okay. Yeah. Doing things in secret. Ooh, look at it. They showed up together. They're following the voice of their soul, period. Their higher self and their soul in life right now. Okay. So, all right. So where are we at? 46 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you guys are enjoying. If you are, please be sure to like the video and the content and the live, because it lets YouTube know this is a video worth watching, and it gets it out to our soul family out there who, you know, who they need these messages, right? You know, I try to, within my messages, not, in my readings, I try not to be, you know, not try, I don't even try. It's just, I'm a teacher, you know, I'm a way shower to help others remember their light and awaken and help bring healing and whatever it is, right? Whatever else. So it helps me know too that you guys are connecting and that I'm, you know, I'm fulfilling my end of light work and stuff as well. So I appreciate it. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot of, there's just a lot of different messages flooding through and shifting. And as I rise and ascend more and more and more, my channeling is going to be the same way. It's going to expand more as I do as well. And the messages will expand and shift and different things. And, you know, so there's a lot of different kind of energies coming through. So expect some cool readings. There's some really profound messages. And I think something I might start doing too that I'm being guided to do, we'll see, is just do like, you know, maybe 3-4 minute like videos here, but they're going to be just channeled messages of what like maybe your ancestors want you to say at this, you know, at this time. But I'm getting a lot of that where they want to speak through me into the collective, but not a reading, like just straight up channeling and sharing and talking. So I think I might start doing those and, you know, maybe label them something, you know, coin them something messages, you know, and maybe incorporate it here on the channel. But I don't know. And I get a lot of you guys expanding. And what I'm getting here specifically, that's why I started talking about all that, is the two of you guys. There's this inner knowing for a lot of you guys out there. It doesn't matter like how manly your you know, your DM is, or how, you know, they've been, you know, there's something very profound and ancient opening up and reactivating within both of you guys. I just looked up and the likes are at 111. Thank you, my loves. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like the old wise sage, you know, the high priest and the high priestess reuniting again in modern day earth. Okay. All right. But there's an underlying knowing of, we both know that we're meant to work together on some level. Okay. And those doors will open when you guys come into union. Spiritual work. Okay. Maybe it's you guys have a YouTube channel together someday. Or, you know, maybe you guys buy a piece of land and you do spiritual retreats, or you start a spiritual community. You know, we're going to see a lot of that. Trust me, a lot of it in the coming time. Like self-sufficient, self-sustaining, like going back kind of almost to the old days of how we've lived, our ancestors and everything, you know, cultivating the land, living off the land, right? Whatever it is, you guys are gonna, there's something there. And the masculine is feeling this pull very strongly. They know that you guys have a mission together. Whether they consciously actually know that, maybe they had a dream, or just, again, maybe they're very just psychic, right? They're very powerful. Maybe they're just picking up on it. Like I just know that we have some kind of mission together. We have some kind of, you know, we're meant to be together for a reason, to accomplish things, to achieve things, to help, you know, to create like a legacy together. Like that's, I feel, what the masculines are seeing, feeling, cultivating as well. but it's coming through very strongly, a very strong spiritual connection and very strong spiritual work. So, move this over here. So this is like a twin flame, like oracle deck. So we're just gonna see. Hi, my loves. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad that you guys are in here. I'm so sorry that I haven't been, you know, I know that you guys have left a lot of comments, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. This was just like a really, you know, like I said, I got this message, this download very strongly, like I said, a couple days ago. And, you know, just, they want to be with you. They just don't know how to be with you. They're not sure they're going to know how to be with you. Okay. Anyways, it came through so strongly, and it's just like how I feel it, the longing, the love, just like how I'm feeling it from them. And I know a lot of you guys probably feel this from your masculine, right? Let me go ahead and shut the blinds really quick. Help. Okay. I mean, it changed the lighting a little bit, but that's okay. I don't remember what I was saying, but oh, yes, I do. The feeling of the longing. Like, I'm sure if you guys, you know, you can feel that, like, you know, that missing of your person, or, you know, and how you feel that too. Okay. They feel it like it's like 1,000-fold right now. Like, it is so, so, so strong. Okay. They want you. They want to be in full union with you. They want to communicate with you. I do keep hearing something about like your beautiful voice, your beautiful voice. So maybe for some of you guys, your divine masculine actually said something like that too at one point, like, I love your beautiful voice, or I love your voice. You know, your voices for each other are highly activated. You guys activate each other in a multitude of ways, through the eyes, you know, through connecting through the eyes. They say, right, eyes are the windows to the soul. Through touch, right? I mean, our imprints on our skin and like everything else, and just the touch in general. Through like when you kiss, like the fluids, bodily fluids, that's another highly activating way. So you guys activate each other. But anyways, the voice, right? Like the vibrations of the tone of your voice and their voice, and what you guys do for each other, it's very powerful. So there's something that they really, and I feel for a lot of you guys, it's like everything. I feel like it's a, you know, but there could be one specific theme like that came through, you know, where you're like, yeah, like when we looked into each other, like the eyes, like when we first locked eyes, it was this and that, you know, but they're thinking, I'm telling you, the way that they're connecting, it's very deep. It's very poetic is what I want to say, because they are ascending. Okay. So there's that confirmation of this ascension. I mean, this connection ascending. They're ascending. Expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. So there's a lot of universal intelligence coming through at this time. They're getting a lot of that. And it's keeping them where they've been able to keep them, or try to keep themselves in a place of denial. The universal, it's the universe is speaking to them. They're getting messages, downloads, insights. And for them, it might feel more like just like a thought that comes through, or a feeling. Oh, it's my gut feeling, you know. But it's their higher self. It's, you know, it's coming from a different place than what they're, you know, used to thinking it comes from. Repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. They're processing a lot of emotions that they've repressed for a long, long, long time. And the more that they do that, the less in denial they, and the more they ascend. They're blockages. They're clearing massive emotional blocks. That's why the other, what was it? My last like divine masculine, divine feminine reading that I did a couple days ago. It was this eclipse is, there's massive activations, and I said it was the third eye, the heart chakra, and the root chakra for a lot of the masculine collective out there right now. Specifically, that's what I received and saw and felt. And the root chakra gets affected deeply by the repressed emotions, because when we push, we push it down. We keep pushing things down, pushing things down, pushing things down. Okay, like it's, you know, that's why a lot of people end up getting things like digestional issues and hip problems and, other things, gastrointestinal things and, stomach problems and, just different, and different things, your joints and your knees and your feet and different, your legs. Like that is all like the root chakra. It also is, the sacral and solar energies with some the other things too. But what I'm saying is, yeah, they're releasing a lot of the gunk that they've suppressed and had down for so long. A lot of you guys are too. And for a lot of you, this is that one last final, I don't want to say final, but it's a big wave. Okay, what I'm getting here, see how this is like a portal type thing? I'm getting like a wave. I'm getting like a tidal wave, okay? So I'm getting like a big wave that catapults you into high timelines and frequencies. But it's not been easy, huh? They're going through it. Like, I guarantee, like, for most feminines out there, like, we've been going through it. But, like, our masculine on the other end, what they're going through right now, okay? Because they're going through karmic pattern and cycles that are breaking, that they were meant to break a long time ago, and they're not like just little tiny cycles of their diet or this or things like that. It's more relationship stuff and all the things. We've pretty much learned that. Most divine feminines, if you are in a third party with maybe a karmic partner or a spouse or something like that, you're on your way out. You're not, or you will be on your way out, because you're learning so quickly, and crushing. But I'm telling you, for the most part, you guys know. So they're going through it, you guys. So again, they can feel that loving compassion from you as they ascend. And also feeling, on a soul level, that they don't have to repress their emotions with you. All right, one more. Hesitation. Past heartbreak. Yep, see, this is what they're purging. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. See, I'm telling you, the stuff that they are purging right now, that they've repressed, those were direct blocks. A big block that kept them in karmic loops and away from their counterpart. Okay? So the more they purge these past heartbreaks, the broken trust energies from the past, and maybe they saw the patterning start young with their parents, right? Maybe their parents argued a lot or fought, or, and then they'd see their parents apologize to each other and make up. And maybe they saw their dad say things to the mother like, I'll never hit you again, or I'll never do this again, or, so, and they watched this, they started getting these patternings conditioned into them at a very little age, right? And then boom, a couple of weeks later, they're at it again. And as a child, that could be very traumatizing for you, because you see that adults, first of all, you think adults are like superheroes, and then you see they're liars, right? So that can crush you. I'm telling you, I'm really good at this past life stuff and connecting with these energies and stuff. A lot of these masculines their conditioning of this kind of stuff start happening very young. For a lot of you guys too. But they've had a much harder time letting go, and it has created hesitation their whole life to be completely open and vulnerable and be able to trust another person when it comes to love. And you're the first person in their life, right, that has done that for them. You guys, I feel, have done that for each other though. But this is big for a lot of the masculines because their wounds were so deep and they were so stuck to them and have been stuck to them. So I hope everything I'm saying is like, you know, making sense and connects and stuff, because, you know, this is some powerful energy that I'm channeling right now. And the messages, you know, it's, you know, the messages for me keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And I like it. I'm loving it, you know. I think it's cool. All right. Release. There it is. You see, this is that buildup. They start ascending. They're ascending. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the masculine, like when you guys do connect, I feel like they're going to talk to you maybe about this stuff. Like, and the more open they are with you, the more it's going to open up the pathways of everything that they were worrying about. Like, how am I going to be with this person? You know, I don't know how I'm going to be with this person. This is like, you know, me, I'm just like a normal human being. And they're like this celestial goddess angel, you know, who's all powerful and mighty and, you know, or who's, you know, very mature and, you know, independent and, you know. So they really, you know, I'm like joking, but it's kind of not a joke too, because they really feel this, you know, but very quickly, like I said, that will fade. So as they purge all of that repressed like stuff, right, that toxicity from coming up all the way from the root chakra all the way up through, it has to go through all of them, right? I feel very heavily the root and a lot of the sacral energy, because a lot of the masculines out there have used sex to slap band-aids on the traumas from their life, you know. And it may be like traumas or things that, like I just gave an example of, or it's not sexual at all. Okay, for some maybe it is, but it created something for a lot of them where they were constantly trying to fill this void of, you know, whatever, and now they're like actually dealing with it, like processing it. Okay. And it's good because that just creates more of a strong foundation for you guys to come together. Okay, so it says loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. There it is. So again, them getting more into the place of releasing the fear, the worry, the anxiety, and all things, right? As they go through this big purge, this final release of a lot of stuff. Okay, and look who shows up, the runner. All right, so this is, you know, I know that a lot of the readers and a lot of us, like, we say that we call them the runner, right? But they do run, but the only thing I don't like about it is because, you know, they're not running like, I don't know. To me, it just sounds like someone who, you know, is kind of a deadbeat, you know. They just run. They're just a deadbeat, you know. They run from the law. They run from, you know, having to pay bills. They have to, you know, that's kind of like what I mean. Like when I hear it, that's what I kind of, you know, even though I know it's not, you know, what that means, but I'm like, no, that these are like very powerful, beautiful, you know, masculines, you know. They're hiders. They hide a bit. But no, I'm just kidding. They do run. All right, so let's go ahead and just get a few of the top. Justice, okay. Within 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah. And I keep hearing, what is that? Islands in the stream. Da-da-da-da-da. Right? Come away with me to another place. Right? It's time to lie on each other. Mm-hmm. Who is that? Oh my God. Dolly Parton. It's like on the tip of my tongue. White hair. White beard. I can't think of it. It's okay. Maybe someone knows. But that's it. Like, we can rely on each other. Again, with justice. It's justice time. It really is. The masculines are doing what it takes to create the justice in their life. No longer wanting to live in the injustice place, right? Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Kenny Rogers. Yep. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Okay, so we're ending the reading with some heavy hitters. Justice, death. Scorpio season is very, very, very strong right now, very powerful for all of us, for all kinds of beautiful reasons, right? But for these divine masculines, it's powerful in the way of, it's helping a lot of, we'll just say it's helping a lot of people transition out of these cycles that they're ending, okay? There's an assistance, some kind of divine assistance with that, but it's big transformations, okay? So again, I'm also getting the divine masculines, like especially since the eclipses started and stuff, they have a transformed vision. So literally, like the way that they're seeing things, it is a completely transformed vision. Even from like 3 weeks ago, you know, they were already like well on their way and more so awakening and things like that, you know. And again, I always say use discernment, right? Because this is collective, even though it's like I'm getting the messages that I get and what I feel and pick up on and stuff. It's for the majority of the energy. That's why it comes through so strongly. And I know how to discern that this is something you need to share with the collective. These are minor arcanas, but I'm saying just be discerning. Some of the masculines, they might impulsively feel the call, you know, where they want to reach out or they want to meet up or they want to, you know, but it's another false start. You guys know, do their actions and their words and is it all aligning, or is it still kind of breadcrumby here, or is it still kind of this here, or are they kind of coming from a very defensive place, you know? Use discernment, right? Because you're vibrating at a very high frequency too, and like I said, for the most part, they want to come in and be open, you know, but they are, like I said, they're stressing out a bit about, you know, their past and, you know, how they've been in relationships, and they really don't want to screw this up, you know, but it's also, they have this inner knowing on a soul level of it'll all work out, it'll all be fine. I just need to overcome this stupid fear, you know. I need to just go forward and just do it, you know, and be that warrior energy that I know that I am. There it is, going towards the divine feminine energy. The woman, the love interest. So going after the love interest. And then the magnet, I love it. This one's on the bottom of the deck. It's the end of the season. So it's the end of this season. You know, for me, it's the end of a separation season between the two of you. For some of you guys, this may happen towards the end of the fall season, you know, maybe. But I am, again, this is like for me, like going into November, current energies. You know, I would say probably at least from this time, about 3 to 4 weeks out, you know, max is what I want to say for what I'm getting for this right here. But it does feel very intense. Like it's right on the surface. It's like right here. It's like right here. Like you could just reach out and touch it. That's how the energy feels. So they're being magnetized in on a strong, strong level. And they're going to get over this stupid little, you know, it is a real thing though. They're worried, you know, because they've never functioned, you know, but neither have many of you guys, right? This is your first time in an actual divine connection in this way of where it's actually a connection that brings forth healing and love and, you know, respect and inspiration and strength and balance and, you know, passion and all these things, you know. So, but I think you both know, and I think they feel this too, like as long as we're together, as long as we're doing this thing together, it's all good. You know, it's like, it's fine. We'll figure this all out, you know. It's gonna roll very organically anyways, you know. This is more of like just the brain and the ego getting tripped up with them, right? And like I said, maybe for some of the feminines too, where you're like, wow, like, yeah, like it's gonna be really crazy being in union with my person. Like it's so strong and, you know, it's gonna be different. Longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, charm, je ne sais quoi. You just have something about you. The je ne sais quoi. They're tired of trying to figure out what it is. They just want to be with what it is. You know, I don't need to figure it out. I don't need to, you know. Do you believe in magic? You made them believe in magic. That keeps coming through for me too. I find myself, I've said that like a few times in the last, you know, like week or two. Like, you made them believe in magic. You inspired magic within them again. Where they did not believe in magic in this world, now they do. They thought magic was just, right, like magicians on stage, right? Like illusion or whatever, you know? And you showed them something different, something very real and raw and powerful. You guys showed each other that. Seduction, yearning, and the field of influence. They're being drawn in. They are being drawn in. Okay, so that is what I have for you, my loves. Let me go ahead and I'm going to use one of my old message decks. I want to just get a couple little messages really quickly from the masculine. Is there anybody in here? Okay, there's like a lot of people in here right now. If anyone wants to do some live card pulls, I will take some people. If you are new here, welcome in, my loves. I'm Erica, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, psychic medium and a healer, high priestess, all the things, right? Oh, for some of you guys, I think it's Halloween, maybe where you're at. But if you are new here, welcome in, my loves. Welcome to the tribe. Be sure to subscribe so you can come back for more. I am a twin flame reader on a twin flame journey, but I read all kinds of different stuff. But anyways, if you want to get a live reading with me today, it's $25 USD, and you can send your payment to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on Cash App and PayPal, just Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. And then on Venmo, it's a little different. It's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. Okay. So, $25 USD. I'll see the payment come down on my end, and then you just come back in and you say paid with your first name. I'll confirm, and then I'll add you to the list. Okay. And this will have a playback. So if you don't feel like hanging out or you want to just catch the playback, you can do that as well. Okay. And if you need the information repeated, just leave a comment and I will absolutely repeat that for you. Okay. So, all right. So I've got Marianne Masso. Okay, Marianne, my love, you'll be number 1. I can't take like a lot of people, but I'll take a few. I'll take a few. I can do it. I can do it. All right. So Marianne. All right. Okay, and then Tree Hugger Patriot. Okay, I believe, oh, that's Lauren. I want to say Lauren. I saw her payment just come through. Okay, cool. All right. And everyone who like was on the live for the collective message, I just appreciate you guys being here with me. Thank you so much. And I hope that the message brought some, you know, insight, healing, whatever it is that you are feeling you need right now from readings, from messages, to help you along. Okay. So thank you. All right. So yes, guys. So it's $25 to get a reading. It's $25 USD, and you can send your payment to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, all one word, on PayPal and Cash App. And on Venmo, it's a little bit different. It's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. Okay. And I'll see the payment come down on my end. Come back in and just say paid with your first name, and then I'll confirm and add you to the list. Okay. Yes, yes. Wizard of Walson, $25 USD. Yep, yep. Abby's vlogs. No, love, you can still get on the list. It's I hope you heard that last part. $25 USD, and you can send it to PayPal and Cash App, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, PayPal and Cash App, and on Venmo it's GypsyCowgirl_Tarot. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you too. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what I want to use. I think for the live readings, I'm going to use Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I was thinking of going live for Halloween tomorrow. But I think, I don't know, but I think if I do, I don't think, I'm not going to be doing card pulls. If I did, I don't know, I might just record a message and upload it to the channel. But I don't know, I want to do something, not like spooky, but I want to do something, I think what I'm going to do is messages from the other side, you know, and see what comes through, you know, from loved ones on the other side, or even though it's a collective message, something or someone can come through, or something can come through that, you know, it might be for obviously one person and they go, oh my gosh, that's my grandma. That's my grandma, you know, even though there's like, you know, whatever, 10,000 views, right? Okay, so, but I'm thinking, yeah, I think that would be cool. I don't have any decks, like some, you know, they do have decks with like, but I don't need it. That's okay. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do a collective reading for that. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live. Oh, we have 144 and one. Oh, I love it. I don't know if I'm going to do it live or just upload it, but either way, you guys will get messages from my ghouls and gals, messages from the spiritual realm. Yes, love. Yeah. Yeah. Maria Puente. Yes. You've got it right. So if it's on Venmo, it's GypsyCowgirl_Tarot. And then if it's on Cash App or PayPal, it's Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, all one word. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get these started, and then Kelly. Okay. And then Kelly. Okay. Okay. So Jade, let me add Jade, and then Kelly. And Kelly, my love, where did you send yours to, honey? Oh, she said Venmo. Okay. I got, okay. You know what? I did. I saw that. I saw that. Okay. And then, okay. And then Maria, just confirm when you come back into love. All right. So let's see. Let's see. All right. So number one today is Marianne. All right. It's so weird. I do have I have some of my regulars in here for sure. I have a lot of different people in here today. I love it. I love it. I love it. And those of you guys, like, even if you want to just hang out, okay, like, even though these are live readings for other people that I'm like connecting to, definitely spirit works through they work through channelers in any way that they can, okay? So if your spiritual guides or whoever, right, needs to get a message through to you, right, even if it's not your reading and you're just hanging out and it just resonates, right, if they need to get messages to you, they will, absolutely. So let's see here. All right, so let me get a card, please, for Marianne at this time. What messages do we have for her around this time of All Hallows Eve? I know it's not till tomorrow, but we're in the energy of it. We've been feeling that mystical, ethereal, foggy, dreamy, you know, energy for a while. Magical energy. Okay, here we go. Letting go. Learn to let go. Okay. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see because of they're like the hologram. Okay, but you have a big spiritual guide energy here. There's something about like a lover or romance or something from your past that you're purging, you're releasing, or you need to. There's butterflies here, and then there's like two like lovers down here, and then this big spiritual guide. Okay, so let me see what's on the bottom here. Creative wonderment. Follow your passions. Okay, this card is beautiful. So the path you're walking right now, Marianne, it's bringing forth things that come in, and it's mysterious to you. Where what that means for me is it's things that you really don't expect, but they really align with you and to you. And this can be in just different, it could be in all kinds of different areas. You may want to listen to classical music or the piano, or just, you know, some type of like instrumental, but I'm getting like, I don't know, but I think it's going to really help you with whatever it is that you're releasing and clearing and letting go of at this time. It's soothing. It's going to be calming for you. Maybe you're already doing that. I don't know. And follow your creative path. Like, work with your inner child. Let your inner child, like, I don't know, you know, I'm getting like finger painting. You know, it could be like anything though, literally. Like, but if, as long as it's like creative, artsy, where you're using your imagination. But I'm getting that. Some child, inner child, playful energy. All right. You may want to have a dream journal next to you, or use your voice recorder from your phone. Like if you're woken up at certain times of the night, look up the times that you're woken up. Peacocks can be resonant. You may have a dream of a peacock. I feel like it's a spirit animal guide around you. There is like a pink peacock in this photo, and I'm very drawn to it. King of Wands, Three of Swords. Yeah, there's someone here who you are still energetically connected to, that you've separated from your past, that there's still like, there's still wounds that are not fully healed from this. I'm not sure. This could also be around a father energy or some type of masculine energy that, you know. And then the Fool. So there's some kind of new beginning here. Definitely. And see how she's just jumping into the rabbit hole, right? It's like that. It's like that, Marianne. Like, just go out and have fun, connect to nature, and like take leaps of faith at this time. Like if, for instance, like let's say you're like, you know, like myself, where I've been just kind of in a hermity energy and really just allowing like things to integrate and stuff. And, you know, but my spirit guides are kind of saying to me now, like, if you get an invite somewhere, or one of your girlfriends calls you up and invites you somewhere, granted, I've still not been feeling well, but you know, like in the coming days, weeks, whatever, you know, if I get invited somewhere, I'm gonna say yes. Like, I'm being guided to say yes, to go out, to like, you know, to kind of, you know, be more social, you know, kind of get me out of that, you know, kind of comfort zone too. So I kind of feel that with you as well. Let's get one. Oop. All right, and then after Marianne is Lauren. Okay. Okay, so if If anyone is wanting to get on the list today to get a reading, it's $25 USD. That's the energy exchange. And you can send your payment to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on Cash App and PayPal. And on Venmo, it's a little different. It's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. Okay, so Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, Cash App and PayPal, and then Venmo is Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. And I'll see the payment come down on my end, but come back in and say paid with your first name, okay? And then I'll add you. All right, so let me go ahead. So yes, so okay, so David, yes, I saw your payment come through on Cash App. Thank you. Let's see here. Who am I missing here? Okay, let's see here. Hold on 1 second, loves. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, cool. All right. So I've got, all right. So I want to make sure I'm getting everyone in order. Okay, so I already got Kelly, and then I had Jade. And then, okay, and then David and Mara. Okay, so I saw David. 6, Mara. And then Carl. Okay, yes, and then Carl. So Carl, yes. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Okay, and then Piscean Universe. And then can you give me your first name, love? All right, and then I will get started with your reading, Lauren. Rebecca. Okay, okay. Thank you. I know I've read for you before, I believe, but I'm really bad with remembering with so many beautiful faces and, and names. Okay, okay, and then Kara Christine. And Kara Christine, my love, where did you send yours to? Where did you send your payment to? Okay. I couldn't remember if I already got one of these for you or not, Marianne. Told me a couple days ago to go out and make sure I was good. Oh man. Well, send lots of light and love. Don't claim. I know it's really hard when you're physically feeling pain, but don't claim that, you know, I don't consent to this pain. I send lots of light, call an Archangel Raphael, light it up with lots of green and diamond white light and the emerald green rays, okay, all in the pain areas. Call an Archangel Raphael for healing because he's like the doctor archangel, you know. But there's a huge rebirth, okay, happening right now. And, you know, everything that I just talked about, it really does, it connects a lot with the root chakra. And notice it's like the red phoenix and like how you're speaking of like just back pain and different, you know, and I'm getting a lot of that. So there is like a lot of purge and things happening, but at the same time, there is like, we really are, this is like, we're going through some big initiations and things like that. So we are being guided and called to really be intentional with our own healing of self. So like I said, like having that intention of sending light to, you know, to places that have pain or where you hold certain things. Cause there is a lot transforming and you're rising up, but it's being purged out and coming up, and it can create even more, you know, physical stuff, you know, so I say prayers for your healing, Marianne, absolutely. And I thank you. And maybe, you know, a warm bath and, you know, all the things I'm sure you already know. So, okay. So that was for Marianne. So Lauren, number 2, tree hugger patriot. I was like, that's Lauren. I'm like, I should know this after all this time, right? Okay, so let's do, you know, first I'm going to do, Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I saw someone ask if I have any Halloween Eve plans, and the answer is no, I don't. I think what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna carve pumpkins and get the, you know, jack-o'-lanterns out on the porch. Do a little, I don't know, yummy kind of, you know, like a, I don't know, like a yummy dinner with some earthy. I might just do like a harvest, you know, like a harvest, like charcuterie, you know, or something, you know, where it's like, you know, different cheeses and meats and, you know, grapes and, you know, different stuff like that, you know, but, you know, almonds, different nuts, and because I want it to be very connected, I think, tomorrow to like the earth and those kinds of things, and, you know, and then, yeah, just hang out, light a bunch of candles, talk to my ancestors, all that. So, hi, Lauren, there you are. All right, what do we have for Lauren today? I'm hearing cha-cha-changes. Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath. I don't know. One of, I mean, same person, but. Okay. So, hi, Allison. Yeah, love, the list is still open. $25 USD. I think you know. I think I've read for you before, right? I think you know. $25 USD, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on Cash App and PayPal, and then on Venmo, Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. But I think you know. All right, so my beautiful Lauren, temperance, look at that. Okay, everything in moderation, you know. If she eats this one, right, it makes her grow tall. If she does the other one, she grows real short, right? She has to be just right, the perfect height, right? This is, you've really learned a lot of lessons of temperance and tempering and patience. And not rushing. And there was some big tests here. There was some big initiations that you've been going through, completing some karmic stuff and old patterning of that, of controlling, of, you know, wanting, it's like a lack of patience at times, things like that. But what I'm getting is like a big stamp of approval, okay? A lot of healing energy coming in. Mushrooms could be significant. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're taking, like, you know, I mean, all, you know, mushrooms, I mean, I'm glad it has, but, you know, taking, you know, like lion's mane and just different kinds of mushrooms, you know, it's extremely beneficial for our health and our nerves, and, you know, the connectivity of our nerves and longevity of that, and like just all kinds of stuff, right? So I don't know if like you know much about that, but this could be maybe to look into that. So some fungi, you know, or like the, you know, like the mud water, you know, where it's different, you know, mushrooms and cacao powder and stuff. But I feel like something with that, like superfoods, healthy foods. Okay, so I don't know why, but I'm getting that. Let's get one more for Lauren, please. Queen of Wands. I'm just getting power, and then the Three of Wands. A lot of fire energy here, Sagittarius, and then the fire energy here with her too. Aries, Leo, Sag. I know I'm hearing Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. Okay, Three of Wands. There's something here that you've been waiting on. Tick, 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 tick. And you have had to learn patience. That's exactly. Because, you know, he's like, I'm late through the whole movie. I'm late, you know. I've got to run, I'm late, right? So it feels like that. It feels like for a long time you feel like you've been running late, or you're running out of time, or I got to get this done by this time, or you were literally just talking about mushrooms. Yay! One for Gypsy Cowgirl. So yes, so definitely. Anyways, those ships that you've been waiting on are not too far off from shore. You see that? Okay. So you've really learned a lot of patience. Again, like I just keep getting patience. You had to really surrender to the process. That was a part of one of your biggest tests, was becoming like surrendering to that. Okay. You're back on your throne, and there's a lot of, I feel, creativity. There's more fire energy. There's a lot of confidence coming through, and you know, having more of an idea of, you know, your leadership energy, and how you want to, where you want to put your energy, and you know, all these things. Okay, whatever it is. There's also highly magnetic energy too. So you're attracting in multiple ships here. Different stuff on each ship. Okay, and then look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. So you can't make it up. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Let's just get a message card here. Competition. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. Okay, so it's like this little girl, and she's on top of a tiger. She's kind of like a fairy little girl. There's a full moon here. It says summon courage and self-confidence. Summon courage and self-confidence. So this is like, you need to, there's some things that you're going to have to do, okay? And you're going to need to really connect to this energy. But I'm also getting a lot of like your spiritual gifts and like high priestess energy coming through a lot. You could be connecting more to your witchy side, or, you know, wanting to learn more like this, like I said, about like the healing, you know, stuff of mushrooms and all the different things, or other, you know, wonderful gifts of Pachamama, the Mother Earth, you know. Okay, so that is what I have for you, my love, okay? I'm glad that connected and brought some, you know, confirmation for you as well. Let's see here. The child. Okay, so a lot of like the other card had a child on it too. So I feel just like in general, I feel like a lot of people right now, the inner child wants to play. The inner child is coming out, like nurturing that inner child, like again, maybe taking, you know, better care of physical body, or, you know, getting in touch with like the sacral energy of like, you know, dancing or body movement, or, you know, I don't know, just could be anything. There's new beginnings here though. New beginnings. The letter J could be relevant. Something brand new, something exciting. Spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Don't think too much. Carefree, inexperienced, tender, a new perspective. Little girl. There could be actually a little spirit baby girl that lingers around you. Maybe you have felt her before. Okay, but there's new beginnings. The wheel is turning. That does it. It's forward movement, and, you know, and new things happening, right? So true. So I'm glad that connected with you, my love. Okay, it's always a pleasure to read for you. All right, it's a pleasure to read for anyone, and for all of you guys. But all right, just gonna. And next is Jade. Okay. Yes, fungi friends. You know, there's a documentary. I think you can actually get it. It's here on YouTube. I mean, it's other places. It used to be on Netflix. I don't think it is anymore. I watched it several years ago with one of my friends who's like he's a biochemist, and he actually did like I don't know, he's all into like the mushrooms, and he does like his own blends and different things, and kind of like the same work that the guy, what's his name, Paul something, in the documentary is called Fantastic Fungi. And it's really cool, really knowledgeable. You know, you learn a lot. I really liked it. We watched it in the Santa Cruz Mountains under the stars it's like his friend, I don't know, he's like some like very wealthy guy. He had this huge like yurt, you know, but it was like hella nice, you know, with this like beautiful deck built around it, and so it was beautiful, you know. But anyways, Paul Stamets, yeah, the Stamets stacks, yeah, that's it. But anyways, he like perfected his own like different, you know, blends and stuff like that. But there's a lot of, we're going to start seeing way more of it. I mean, people are already, a lot of like even big companies and stuff are already, you know, trying to profit off of it and stuff like that. But it's so funny. Okay. Actually, I'm a little, hold on real quick. Jade, hold on 1 second. I'm like, what am I missing? I haven't had any water this whole time. I haven't had any water this whole time. I didn't even bring water in here with me. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to go grab a water. 1 second, hun. I'm like dying of thirst. Okay. All right. So, yes, it's a really good documentary. Okay. All right. So what do we have for Jade at this time, please? What do we have for Jade? All right, and then, so Jade's number 3, and then I have Kelly, number 4, David, number 5, Mara, number 6, Carl, number 7, Rebecca, number 8, and Kara. That's who I was waiting for a message from too. Okay, and then I have Allison now too. Okay. Kara, Chris. Okay, PayPal. Okay, PayPal. Okay, cool. And then Allison. Okay. All right, so for Jade, please. What messages for Jade? I'm sorry, Jade. A little all over the place. All right. My landlord's out there on his tractor, so if you guys hear anything, it's that. 4 of Cups. Aww. You look sad in this picture. It's been, it's been a bit of an uphill climb here. There's some kind of, see the dolphin back here, like balancing the cup on its nose? There's some kind of, yeah, see Ace of Wands. Okay, so the message here with this is at this time, it's a very powerful time, right? To manifest. Look at that. Powerful new beginning, passionate new beginning here. And then you have the 10 of Wands after that, right? But the 10 of Wands is showing up reversed, see? So it's like after a time maybe of where it's felt kind of burdensome or you've been carrying a lot around. There's a lot that you've been carrying around. There's a lot that, I mean, I don't know, you'll know like the work you do, shadow work and stuff like that. But there's something here where I feel like it needs to be a release. Like something that has made you feel like this at one point, okay? Could be anything. But there's something about that, like I don't know who I said this to a moment ago, but it was Archangel Raphael, calling in Archangel Raphael. Calling in Archangel Raphael and working with Archangel Raphael. I mean, he's even like in this little like turtle thing, right? Like it's green. Okay, there's something here in the heart that needs to be burned away. I don't ever like tell people, you know, I never like suggest like, you know, doing any kind of like, you know, ritual work unless you feel guided to it. But there's something here about, like, I don't know if you've ever done like you might know who this person is, you might not. You might just have to say like, you know, whatever cords to, you know, people from my past, something, anything emotional, whatever. But what I'm getting is like, you know, if you feel guided, if you've ever done, or have your guides guide you or look it up, or I don't know, but like an actual like cord cutting thing with like a little, you know, like a string or whatever, like candles and stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. You might need to do some cord cutting or just do energetic cord cutting, you know. But like I said, I don't like advise people to do, you know, because I'm very, you know, you have to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you need to do more. You need to do some more because there's still cords there, okay? That are keeping you. What I'm getting is it's like a grief loop, okay? So it feels like you might be okay for a while, but then stuff that has not been healed, it just keeps coming up and it keeps you in some kind of loop. Okay, it is karmic. It is karma. Okay, there's something there with that. And that's for a lot of us right now, you know, like and what I'm getting is like when doing cord cutting, a lot of the times, you know, first of all, new attachments can form, you know. Cord cutting is not like a one and done. I mean, if it's like an old person or something like, you know, that you've dated or something like that, I mean, it can take maybe several attempts. You have to really like believe, you have to really believe that once you do this, it is done. It is really truly done on, you know, you really believe it. Because I feel that's a lot of sometimes people, you know, even me, you know, it's like, is this really doing, you know, is this really gonna, you know, and we believe it, but then there could be some doubt, okay, and like that little tinge of doubt or questioning or whatever can actually be, you know, create that like where it doesn't fully take to effect or whatever, you know. Yeah, because I can feel it. Oh, and it's connected to the heart chakra, the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. Yeah, something that has to do with love. This could have even been from, you know, childhood or whatever, because she's, you know, the pages are much younger energy. I mean, she's playing, you know, talking to her friend fish over here, you know, like, you know, it's like she's using her imagination and, you know, doing all this stuff. And then the High Priestess, which, you know, it could be subconscious stuff, you know, that's what I mean, like calling in guides and, you know, working with your guides and stuff in that way. And I don't know, you know, really, it feels like they want you to connect with them and like connect to like, how do I do this? Like, what do I do to like, you know, guide me through this, you know, and they will. Okay. But a lot of us are having these, you know, it's like the light is being shone on the things that are still, you know, hooking us in those ways. The child, yeah, see, it's probably like, and then it's the letter of your name, right? And then 13 is the death card in the major arcana, death and rebirth, right? So again, big transformative energy, of course, but a lot of new beginning energy here, but it has to do with like the child, you know, inner child, things like that. There's a lot of different words, something brand new, new beginning, spontaneous, carefree, connecting more with the creative side. I feel like it's going to be big. I don't know if you write, maybe journaling or writing or just channel writing or whatever comes through writing. I'm kind of just seeing that and getting that. I feel like some things are going to be taking place that it says new perspective. You're going to have a new perspective on, I don't even know that you really know what this is yet. I feel like things are going to just happen and you're going to have a new perspective maybe on life or, you know, yourself. Like just, I don't know. It could be anything, but that's what I got. CPTSD stuff. Yeah. You know, like I said, it's like not always like, right, like one and done, right? See the World card. There's a finalization of completing and releasing big, you know, cycles that are connecting to you at this time, once and for all. The end of a season. Again, just more confirmation that you're ending the season. Highly empathic. There is change, more balance, being open-minded to healing, to whatever, to change even. and very connected. You're very connected. I know you know that, but it's like just confirmation. Like, yep, you're getting it. You're getting all the signs and all the things. But like all of us, I think there's just like, you know, a few little things that maybe are being missed, you know. it's just, it happens, right? So, okay, so that is what I have for you, hun. All right. Kelly, for Kelly. All right. Hi, Carly. Yeah, love, if you want to jump on, I'll take you. And I think you're the last person that I'll take today. Because that puts me at 11 people, and it's already 5:15 here, and I'm like really hungry. I've been working all day since the morning, doing recordings and stuff. So go ahead and send over your payment, love, and I'll add you real quick. Okay, so for Kelly, here we go, for Kelly. My landlord's, he's laying, oh, you know what, Emily, I'm sorry, love, I didn't see you. Okay, so 12. All right, so Emily, I'm sorry, love, I didn't see you, but I'll put you right at the end at 12. Okay, so you're number 12, and you're the last person. So the list is closed, the list is closed. Like I said, I might go live tomorrow for Halloween, but if not, then either way, you guys will get a reading. To all my ghouls and gals. I just like saying that. And it'll be messages from the spirit realm tomorrow, okay? Probably a lot of like just random stuff coming through from loved ones on the other side. Because when I connect like within that way, like on a collective scale, it's like, you know, the spirit realm, the spirits, they all want to try to come through, you know, a lot of them, right? It's like, okay, the channel is open, you know, this door is open, so they all want to come through the door, walk, you know, at the same time. And all right, so, okay. All right, so Kelly, I'm not seeing any comments from Kelly, so I'm not sure if she's still in here, but I'll just go ahead and go. All right, so for Kelly, what messages do we have? Judgment. So it feels like, Kelly, that maybe, you know, you've been maybe feeling kind of like you've been going through it a bit. I mean, this guy right here, he's like on the ground. They're getting up and dusting themselves off. Like when he blew the trumpet, they were like blowing all over the place, you know? So it feels like that. It feels like the divine, it feels like they kind of maybe not made you feel like you got knocked down a bit, okay, in the recent past. You got knocked down on your butt a bit, and you've been feeling that. But it also like opened you up to a higher divine call, like almost like, I mean, I feel like you're getting more clarity around this. But it's like it opened you up, like how I was just talking about my channels. It opened more of you up too, to where it's like old parts of yourself being brought back to life and resurrected. And it could be making you feel like newfound inspiration, like curiosity around certain things, you know. And also what this is for me is a lot of like your soul, your soul wisdoms and stuff. It's being brought back online, okay? It's being reactivated is what I want to say. You're reconnecting to that. The Tower. Yeah, see, I feel that Tower energy. I feel like you've maybe had some Tower moments hit, or you have felt the Tower energy in your life, you know, here in the recent past. This is the end of that. Yeah, see, exactly. You've gone through the judgment days, okay? And now you're coming out like there's like a new day dawning here. okay? These heavy burdens and everything you've been carrying around with you, like, you can let them go. It's like you got to let them go, okay? But it is completion. That's what I said. It's like the end of it. And then the 10 came out. Yeah, oh my God, you have 10, 10. You actually have, because judgment is 20, it's like 10, 10, 10, 10. Holy crap. So that's like really big confirmation that you have like really powerful cycles completing, endings happening. They needed to happen. This was test. This was, you know, to help you in the highest way, and it has, and you're gonna start seeing more of that. The wheel is now, it's turning. There's more of that, like, you know, good luck energy, right? But it's about alignment. It's about, you've learned some lessons here. You've passed some judgments here with the universe. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, maybe you have felt like a hit in your finances, or you just felt maybe isolated or out in the cold from, you know, family or friends or society or whatever it is. You just, you know, I'm feeling like a very hermity kind of maybe energy or period. Maybe you actually felt a pause or, you know, a lack energy around finances, or things slowed down for you at work. I don't know. I'm just, whatever comes through, I'm sharing. But that that period is coming. It's coming to a close. Yep, justice, exactly. You paid karmic debts. You've been paying karmic debts. That's why we have judgment, wheel of fortune. Okay, this now it's your time. Things had to balance out. Okay, exactly. The scythe, right? The letter J could be relevant. Another 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It's like completion and new beginnings, completion and new beginnings. So it's something sudden, unexpected. Cut and release. You've been cutting away, releasing a lot. It also says harvest. There's lots of harvest here. Okay. This right here that she's like pushing forward in her life, right? It's like her food. It's her, you know, it's her survival, what she's going to build her little, you know, hut with or whatever, you know. This is going to be multiplied. Like this is, there's a multiplication, okay, of the fruits of the harvest. Ripping off the Band-Aid, liberation, a shock, a surprise. I do feel that. You're going to be surprised, right? King of Air, King of Swords energy there. Could be dealing with an air sign or someone maybe who's been very defensive and just kind of cold or icy. I don't know. You'll know. But anyways, but that is what I have for you, love. Okay. So I hope that connects with you. You know, there's a new day dawning, the silver lining and all that. Okay. So, all right. So that was for Kelly. Now I have David. David, number 5 is David. All right. So let's see for David. Oh, hi, Ashton. Aw. Aw, good. You already know, girl. I love it. Oh, I hope you're doing good today. And always, but. All right. So for David, let's see. What comes through for David today? I haven't used this Alice in Wonderland deck for so long. Probably almost a year. Queen of Swords for David. Are you dealing with the Queen of Swords, David? Are you connecting to someone like this? Queen of Swords is, well, she's got that sword very high. There's something about having your defenses up, being, you know, very, I'm getting untrusting. I mean, this could absolutely be your energy too, of like where you've kind of been or what maybe you've been feeling. She's sitting above the clouds. She's got her head above the clouds now. Like, what's that saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, that's what I'm getting from your energy, David, is you're not gonna fool me twice. Okay, so you've learned some lessons in regards to deception energy. And I'm very drawn to the mountains as well, which is obstacles and blocks, okay? So there's something around that. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay, so some kind of very painful ending. I don't know if this is from like your recent past, something that you went through. Maybe this is something, I feel this is like a lingering energy. So I feel like it's something that is connected to you that you went through. And you can let me know in the comments if you're in here, but you don't have to. Something that it was a big soul fragmentation energy of when you felt some kind of heartbreak or deception from another, you know, maybe someone you loved or whatever it was, right? It see all the pieces. It's like it's all in pieces. They're all over the place, right? The pants, the gloves, you know, it's like it shattered you. It shattered you into so many pieces. So I understand the protective energy. This could have to do with an engagement, a marriage, or just someone that maybe you lived with, or this could even have to do with something from childhood, okay, that happened possibly, you know. It could be anything, I don't know. Again, a lot of old wounds coming to the surface. But anyways, I feel some kind of innocent, like there's a connection here, but there's like there's a level of innocence with it. Okay, it's not toxic. So I don't know if you already know who this person is or not, or if this is just incoming. It is an incoming energy that I feel. Okay, but I don't know if you know them or not yet. Someone here had to learn to step back into their power after going through many cycles like this, or one big one, or I don't know. I feel like each sword was a different situation here, you know. And then she had to make herself whole again. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. I know I'm reading for you, David, right? But this energy is, I feel you, but this could also be someone that you connect to as well. Okay, so let's just get one more before we go. So there's some kind of unification that's wanting to manifest. I'll say that. You may be drawn to sweet foods. Like, I don't know, I'm very drawn to like the cakes and the little cupcakes and the little, you know, like her little tea party here, right? So you might be craving like more like sugar, or want more sweet stuff, or I don't know, I'm just kind of getting that. Maybe not. I'm just, it's coming through. So, or like, let's say you have a sweet craving, but you're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, oh, I'm not going to, you know, there's so many calories. And there's something about the sweetness that's, it's a part of it's a part of manifesting. It's almost like indulge, like let yourself, you know, enjoy that moment. Like if you want a cupcake, let yourself have a cupcake, you know, and enjoy it, savor it, the sweetness, you know, and infuse manifestation with that. Like, you know, I want to manifest a sweet love into my life, or I want to manifest the, you know, more sweetness in the energy of passion and abundance. And, you know, I don't know, I'm getting that. Okay. So I know it sounds kind of funny, but everything that I always channel and say, it's always for a reason. It always, you know. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Yep. Because that, I said someone went through a painful ending or something happened, right? And it was something around like a union, or it could have been like a home dynamic. So if it wasn't you, I said it was maybe someone you connect to, right? So if she went through a very, you know, if it's an ex, someone who's vengeful possibly, right? Like it's, yeah, there was an ending here that someone can't let go of. And that's what I was kind of picking up on, was like an energy of that. But I do feel that there could be some past stuff for you as well that's coming up, right? All right. Reconciliation. Okay. So Reconciliation, love, creativity, harmony, beauty, a gift, art, openness, expressive, warmth, gratitude. I mean, there's obviously always a possibility of that happening, but I honestly feel that right now, like I feel like you're being guided, like, to focus on self, like, you know, and of course, like, you know, you do always what feels right for you in your life, but there's something where it's like you're being guided to enjoy time with yourself, you know, to create, focus more on your stability. And I also feel that there could be a new energy like coming your way. Like it could be a new friendship, you know, where you make good friends with someone, or, you know, something romantic, right? So, all right. Mara, number 6. Okay. For Mara. I didn't even mean to, like, and then I just, when I said for Mara, and then I heard that, you know, tomorrow. All right, so for Mara, what messages do we have? For Mara, please. Oh my gosh, how funny. You got the Queen of Swords too. That's so funny. That was the one that came out for David right before you. The Warrior Queen. You can put the sword down. That's what I want to say. You can put the sword down. There's some things where, you know, throughout life you've had to, like, maybe, right, be the protector of yourself, and you've had to defend yourself, and, you know, you've had to step into the warrior energy. But what I'm getting here is that there's still, whether it's consciously you realize it or don't, there's still some like defensive energy. And it's okay to be protective of self, but there's something where it's almost like it creates like a resistance, where it's like you're still kind of blocked. Good knot in my hair. And I'm also getting an energy off of her of someone who you connect to or something, where they feel like maybe you're unapproachable, or they're not sure if they could approach you, or there's something like that. Or maybe they think maybe, like, you know, that maybe you might be upset with them. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of getting all of that. Hold on one second. I think it's someone that you connect to, like maybe a masculine or something, that feels maybe like, you know, they put distance between you, and they're afraid to approach you. Like they're gonna get the sword. Okay, that's what I want to say. Judgment, yeah. All right, they're afraid that you're gonna make a judgment call, right? Cut them out. All right. I feel like someone's making judgment calls in their life, though. Okay, so, and there are 3 little guys here, right? So there's that like third party energy. Wasn't a third party. Okay, yeah. Yep. So, place it. Clearing karma, okay, in where the third party was. Okay. There could be some form of communication that comes in, you know, over the next like month or 2 maybe, but I do kind of get it's like someone who wants to talk, but then they're very closed. They are very closed off, is what I want to say. And then the Five of Wands. Okay. There's that confusion. Okay, so if you're wondering how they feel right now or what's going on, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion. I feel that there is some like maybe communication on the astral, maybe between you guys, but you know, I just feel there's a lot of confusion and fear for whatever reason. Okay, I don't know why they're so cold, they're so distant. Again, it could be from different things and just being triggered and, you know, having to face certain parts of themselves. I have no idea, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, but Six of Swords. So there is some kind of progress taking place in the ethers about like, you know, maybe this person moving forward towards you or just in general, you the same thing. But it's like, you know, this is kind of, it's not like a super fast moving energy. You know, so, you know, maybe by the next full moon, you know, there might be some kind of progress or something, but I feel that it's going to take longer, you know, but they could always reach out or communicate something, or, you know, they do that sometimes, you know, even before they're ready, you know. But again, and there's no guarantee, obviously. Okay. So let me go ahead and let me get one of the Intuit Oracle cards for you. Oh my God, you didn't even see what I wrote and you hit the nail on the head. Isn't that funny how that happens, David, right? When you're psychic, right? we all have the ability to connect, right? But I know, that's why I always say, I'm like, I trust what I get more than, you know, anything else. Okay, so the magnet. All right, so there is a magnetization happening where I feel like at some point they will magnetize back. But again, there's no, you know, guarantee. So longing, desire, you know, longing for more, desiring more. Again, but I get a lot of confusion, you know, there's some choppy water energy here. And ultimately someone who's still, you know, quite like maybe guarded on deeper levels is what I want to say. They may not be on a surface level, but like really diving deep into the heart of the soul and emotions and stuff. I don't feel it quite yet. But yeah, so longing, desire, all the things. Definitely feeling it. That's for sure. Okay. All right. So number 7, Carl. For Carl. So yeah, needing to get stuff in order. Makes sense. All right, Carl, are you in here? Carl. Okay, Carl is here. Okay. Okay. All right, so here we go. For Carl. Show me the, oh, there we go. The High Priestess, Keeper of Secrets. All right, so one thing that I am getting here with the High Priestess, I'm very drawn to the fact that it's like her and her inner child mirroring each other, okay, in the mirror. But I'm getting something big about the dream state, like vivid dreams or having just, you need to pay attention to your dreams is the point, okay? There's some kind of like, you're getting information, visitation, insights, you know, in the dream state. Things being shown to you and revealed to you, okay? Six of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So there is some type of victory after a long battle, right? But it feels like some kind of secret is revealed to you, and then you have victory. Like it's like almost like I knew it, or I felt that the whole time, or you know what I mean? Yeah, Justice. Three of Cups. Okay. So there's some things that have been hidden. It's like the universe has been hiding maybe someone, some things, I don't know. But you're coming into a cycle here where there's more balance and harmony and truth and authenticity in your life. Okay, there's not so much hidden energy. There's things being revealed to you. That's the point. There's like, and it brings forth, like I said, like it's that victorious energy of like, I had a feeling or I knew it, you know, and then you have justice here, which is, you know, you've been paying karmic debts, you've learned some karmic lessons or whatever, and now you get to exhale to the next level, if you will, okay? All right. Three of Cups, celebration, then the Emperor. Yeah, there's something that you've been working after, you know, whatever it is. This could also be celebrating with a masculine energy. I don't know if you connect with someone, you know, like a counterpart, or if there's someone coming in, or if this is your energy. I feel it is your energy. I feel like you are going to be celebrating, okay? You have like people around you. All right, so I don't know what this is. Something that's connected to your good karma, justice. Okay, this could also be a reunion, like getting together with someone. Already started last week. Beautiful things moving in. Okay, so yeah. And then the Hierophant, yeah. Really listening to that higher self and divine guidance. Okay, your intuition and all that is your best friend right now. Okay, which you're connecting on a big level with all of that. Okay, vibrating at a much higher frequency and just more balanced, period, you know, in yourself and everything. And your outside reality is going to start reflecting that very quickly, very soon. Okay, where it's, again, it's happiness. There's some celebration here, getting together with friends. Congratulations, cheers, you did it. You know, I don't know, it could be about anything, right? So, and I'm getting, it's on the up and up. It's on the up and up. So it's on the up and up, you know. Sometimes I may not know why things are coming through, or why this is coming through for someone, you know, but I know it's always for a reason, and I know it's always on point and precise, you know, with my channeling and, you know, with what they need to know and stuff. Look at that, the Swans. Yeah, look at that. A reunion with soulmates, your soul family, soul tribe, meeting more friends. So, you know, I feel like there's just, you know, more of like a collaboration, you know, meeting people kind of energy here. Okay. The One. Okay, so maybe you're meeting the one, or I don't know if you already know this person. It feels newer, but this could be them coming in differently and, you know, different vibration stuff. The One, a pair of things, a deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. Okay, so having faith that in love you will have justice. Okay, this could also indicate with justice in that soulmate card, soul contracts being fulfilled, right? So that's what I have. Okay. All right, so that was for Carl. All right, and number 8 is Rebecca. All right. You know what? Before I read Rebecca, I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to use the restroom really fast. I've been trying to hold it. Awesome, my person seems so perfect. It's kind of scary. That can, that's kind of how a lot of the divine masculine energies out there feel right now that I'm reading for, right? Even the message that I did earlier today on this live. It's so strong, it's so big, it's so powerful, it's scary, right? Or like being with that person, it brings up fear because it's like, I've never been with such a high level soulmate or done this before, you know, like what do I do, you know? Okay, so I'll be right back, my loves. All right, so I'll just change the camera. I changed my like thing a little bit. I totally forgot I found her in a box. My beautiful skull. I love the like deep blood red roses like that, the deep. But I've had her since my first Halloween on YouTube, which this is, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. So this is my 3rd Halloween though. But yeah, so I brought her back out and I have my little, I'll probably keep it up for a little while and add some pumpkins and stuff. But you guys who have been with me for a while, I usually always, you know, I'll always change and do the theme of whatever the holiday is or whatever. But this right here, I could do every day, all year. All right. Okay, so hang tight, Rebecca, my love. And then I have Kara, and then Allison, and then Carly, and then Emily, and then that's it. Because Emily's the last person for today. All right, so I'll be right back. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I was looking for a deck of cards that I was wanting to bring out for the rest of the messages, but oh wait, is this it? Yes, okay, I found it. All right, so I don't know why, but I'm being called to get, you guys have probably, I haven't used this deck on YouTube for a very, very long time. Like you guys have probably never even seen me ever use this deck before. But I don't know why, I just felt called to shift. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. Sorry, because I was looking in the other room. All right, so I was trying to to hurry. Okay, so for Rebecca, so you know, I know enough when I get like intuitive calls and hits like that, like find this deck, you know, it's for a reason. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay. Here we go. Probably because it's like a very witchy, you know, kind of deck. It's like goddesses and witches. But it's a tarot deck I've had for a while and I love it, but I don't know. Maybe it's time, you know, tarot and different decks and oracle cards and stuff, right? They have their own energy. They carry their own personalities. And for me as a reader, connecting to that, you know, I connect not just, you know, I connect to the decks, you know, and the energy and what I feel with them and the relationship with them. So for one person, I might be called to read this deck and then the next this deck, right? But I'm being called to break her back out. So we'll see. All right, so messages for Rebecca. The Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. I'm very drawn to the starry night sky. So maybe spending, I don't know if you spend time under the stars, stargazing, if you're like a nighttime baby, a moon child, or maybe you're more drawn to the daytime. I don't know. I feel the nighttime energy with you though. I'm getting something about the midnight hour. Something comes in. Maybe you actually are doing like a ritual at the midnight hour, or I do stargaze. Okay. So your cosmic family knows, like, you connect with them. Like when you look up, you're not just stargazing, they're connecting with you too. You may even feel it. There is passionate new beginnings here. There's some kind of new beginning, very abundant. Look at all the, they look like poppy flowers, like almost poppies, you know, a lot of blooming and blossoming and fertility energy here. Okay. And with the stars, it's like dreams, stars coming, you know, dreams coming true, like the wishes you placed upon stars. Look at that, the Death card. I love this deck. I forgot how much I love this deck. Okay. Ancestor energy is coming through very strong. I feel like this is an ancestor here holding like an old, you know, I don't know, something with the skull on it, you know, but something that holds power, like their staff, you know. So I feel like your ancestors are coming through. They're helping you get through a lot of these, I'm hearing difficult times. Yeah, because it's like what I'm getting from them is that you've had some difficult moments in the, like, recently. And I'm getting the word defeat. So, you know, it could be recently, like over the past few weeks or month, or it could be recently, like the last 6 months, you know, but it feels, yes. Okay. Yeah. See, so they've been holding you through this big transformation, this big death cycle that you've been going through. And now you're at the point of a new beginning. There's rebirth taking place. The moon card just fell out. Yeah, see, I said a moon child, huh? Yep. Oh my goodness. And she's under the starry night sky as well here too. I think a lot of the cards are like this actually, but the moon card here, okay. You could connect to Mother Mary. I feel that maybe you should work with Mother Mary, call upon her if you don't already. You might. To work with your cosmic heart and to help bring forth emotion, like to help with emotional healing, okay? To help transmute, okay? But I'm also getting a lot of death to the, like you've transmuted a lot of shadow side energy, okay? Working with the moon, okay, because you are very connected to the moon. Working with the moon phases, the moon cycles, not just the full moon. And that's where a lot of, you know, a lot of us, we get it wrong, you know, because we only work with the full moon or the new moon, okay? Like I'm talking about like the waxing gibbous and, you know, the crescent and, you know, waning moons and, you know, all that stuff too. So, and I feel like it's, you know, the more that you do connect with the moon and the stars and stuff like that, it'll help open you up more and more and more to your soul gifts and ancient wisdoms. Nymph of Swords. Okay. There's different kinds of birds in this card, but there's 2 hummingbirds and then 2 like smaller birds. Okay. Oh, I have to be careful because of YouTube. She's on the ledge here and she's holding a ball of energy. Let me just cover her up. She's holding a ball of energy, like a, you know, so you have a lot of your powers in your hands. Okay. So like a powerful healer, but it's also like, I have the power. There's something here where it's like, just take a leap, just do it. She's right on the edge. She's right on the ledge of doing something here. She holds that sword, but she's not in a defensive, overly protective, masculine state any longer. She's more in a place of contentment where she's willing to take risks. She knows her power. And this is a moment where things start rapidly moving. The hummingbird represents, I think that's just in general a sign for you, but the hummingbird represents, you know, fast moving energy, rapid response, lifting out of negativity. So all of that stuff applies to you right now. And there is some passion energy flowing in, and some newness, and a pickup of energy. There's some kind of pickup here. Okay, so no, I wanted to get keep your eye on the prize and hold your vision, for it is imperative in order for you to receive all that is coming forth to you at this divine time. Speaking of which, look at this. This is your true north, your soul path. Moving out of the south node energy of the karmic path and moving more in alignment to that, okay? So this is your inner compass, but it's your true north. Yeah. It's a destiny type energy. And then master number 22, right? 1111. All that. So a lot more enlightenment, and there's new beginnings here for you. Okay? So, you know, enjoy this time and just be in the present, right? Like, just be in this moment of now and stay there and be with self and happiness and joy and all the things until these things roll in, and just be open to receiving, right? So, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome, love. And Jade, I did see your comment a moment ago about booking a reading with me. Yeah, love, whenever you feel called, just email me and we'll set you up, okay? Okay, so that was for Rebecca. Okay, so now I'm on Kara. All right, so Kara, let's do this one again. For Kara. You're very welcome, Rebecca. And another thing that I would also do is, and this could resonate for a lot of you guys right now, we are in the beautiful energy of Samhain, right? Halloween. And this is, I mean, it's not Halloween till tomorrow. I'm in California, right? So I'm still on that time. But this is the time of the ancestors, y'all. This is the time where the ancestors dance upon earth, which they're with us all the time anyways. But as the energetic veil, if you will, thins and is very thin, I've got chills, it's much easier for them to communicate, to flicker lights, play with electricity, come through, show up as an apparition. Maybe you actually visually see an ancestor or a spirit guide or something. These are the times where that kind of stuff is a really big possibility, of course, right? So I urge everyone who this connects, if it feels right, to light some candles for your ancestors and speak to them. And as you are lighting the candles, or before you light the candle, in honor of the ancestors, in honor of this night, of All Hallows Eve, or whatever you guys want to say, right? Maybe doing a little bit of an offering, okay, for the harvest and abundance, giving forth blessings to them, and also thanking them for the harvest and blessings that are being bestowed upon you at this time, and that will continue to be bestowed upon you, and it could be different fruits, apples, and, persimmons or oranges, pumpkins. You could put a bouquet of some, flowers out if you wanted to, whatever it is. Okay. But it's a powerful time to do that and to, connect with them. So, all right. I don't know why that came through so strongly right now, but apparently the ancestors are coming through. I've been talking about this for probably really heavily for about a week and a half or 2 weeks now, where they are coming through so strongly for us to help us through these waves and through the eclipse portal and through, everything else, right? They're really mentoring, they're really assisting, they're really holding space for us, right? So All right, my love, my beautiful Kara, you got introspection. This is like the Hermit card energy. So I feel like maybe you have been doing this, but I feel like maybe this is a little bit, it's like needing to spend more time just in stillness and quietness to really connect, process, you know, whatever it is, integrate. She's holding some flowers like near her cheek, connecting outdoors with nature, or maybe buying, like I just spoke of flowers, maybe buying yourself some pretty flowers or picking some pretty flowers, having like to lively up your energetic space, things of that nature. Also, I'm getting like maybe having more plants in the house. Maybe you already have a bunch, I don't know. But it's almost like Mother Nature wants to come inside with you and be around you, okay? There's also something here where what I'm getting is like stability, stature. So I feel like what this is you're coming into a place more and more and more where you've been in a place of introspection and self-evaluation and hermit energy. And you're coming out with this like fiery kind of, you know, okay, I feel like I'm ready to go now kind of energy, okay? But there is some grounding that needs to happen here. Yeah, oh my God, exactly. As soon as I said there's grounding that needs to happen here because I can feel it and see it. Look at on the bottom of the deck is meditation. So she's literally earthing on the ground and sitting in a garden of flowers and, you know, connecting outside with the cosmic energies and the stars. And, you know, her crown chakra is so activated in this moment because she's so connected in this moment, you know, to her spiritual side, the you know, the ethers, and her physical side, the earth, you know. Okay, so and then we have the Witch card showing up for you. All right, so maybe you resonate as that or feel like you've had past lives as a healer, as a witch. Again, she's surrounded by earthy energy and barefoot upon the earth. So definitely some grounding for sure here, okay? It's a time of prosperity, of more fruitful energy, of things starting to bloom and blossom. Okay, it's like magician energy here. It's what she's been creating and manifesting and calling into her. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this. This is that time for many, you know, there's been some rough patches, and now it's like, if you've passed, if you've healed, if you've cleared, if you've done the work, you know, or you've been doing the work, you're still doing it, you know, you're gonna see the rewards of that, the payout of that, you know. The Coffin, okay, this is like the Death card energy. Maybe you did go through a breakup, or, you know, you've been in separation with self, or not with self, but you've been alone, quote, for a long time, or I don't know. But it's definitely an ending of like an ending. It's an energy of an ending and a breakup, feeling defeated, feeling discouraged. So maybe you've been feeling all those things maybe in the recent past, or those things creep up on you sometimes and overtake you. Whatever it is, you have more power than that. And you passed some kind of something here, okay? So now it's like after these endings, there's gonna be endings bring beginnings. You know what I mean? You could have had an ending with someone that you connect to on a soul level. Oh my God, you have like the Death card energy twice. And then look at that, masculine pops out with it. So maybe you and a soulmate, or you and someone that you connect to, both had to go through these healings in order to get to a place of unity. I don't know, you'll know. I don't even know if you know this person. Feels like you might, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Bottom of the deck, yeah, is the, look at that, the heart, which is all about love and romance. And then the dog, which speaks of a soulmate, a sibling, a supportive friend, healthcare provider, someone who's a faithful companion and dependable. So you had to go through these deaths to get this life and these new energies that you're stepping into. But there is a lot of stuff that you've been, you know, receiving and healing and shifting and activating, all these things, right? There's an energy where you need to ground. You need to spend time with yourself and just allow stillness to occur. And that could be really difficult sometimes if we're like too much in the head, or, you know, kind of in our ego, or, you know, I've been having to really be intentional with that myself lately. So, but that's what I have. Okay, love? All right. So next is Allison. All right, Allison. Let's see what we've got for Allison. All right, for Allison. Messages for Allison, please. 10 of Wands, carrying too much. Okay, needing to release some burdens here. And reclamation, yes, absolutely. So basically you have the 10 of Wands, and this is kind of like the devil energy here, the devil card. Reclamation, where you reclaim your power from whatever you've been carrying around and what's weighing upon you. These burdens. I don't know what they are, but you'll know. Could be stuff from the past. I'm getting past burdens, old karmic attachments. Or it could be things that are not so old. There's beautiful, I don't know what those are, raspberries or some kind of berries here in this 10 of Wands. So there's fruits of your labor here, but there's something here that's being released or needs to be released to fully reclaim and cut away. There's something here. The universe, yeah, it has to do with something that is coming full circle at this time. Okay. You may not even be fully aware of like what it is. Maybe you're just feeling it, where maybe you're feeling more lethargic or tired, or you have moments of sadness or depression, or, you know, different things like that. Okay, is sometimes how past life stuff resurfaces, because we're reprocessing and feeling like what we're feeling before on a level, but we're not, you know, but this time it's like we need to release it and really clear it. So there's big completion here. And I do feel that you've completed a lot on that level. As far as like, you know, karmic stuff and whatnot. 4 of Wands, yeah. And then Temperance. So there is some healing occurring in your life. That's like, there's healing energies coming in. More stability. Your life is going to feel more healing. Your finances are going to see more healing, right? Your life is just going to feel better. There's a balancing here. Okay? It's taken some time though. It's taken some time. All right, 11-11. I feel that there is an energy that's also like an incoming after these cycles of completion, or, you know, and then the new journey begins with the Fool, the new clean slate and new beginnings. I feel that there is a balanced union here, okay? Could have to do with divine timing, but I do feel it strongly. Revolution. It's like the Tower card. There's been some Tower moments that have led up to this beautiful moment, is what I want to say. And now I'm getting no more Tower moments. That doesn't mean ever, that just means for a while. Like, you know, it's almost like you've gone through this big cycle again, or you've gone through this cycle, and it's like now you can breathe. Now the things coming in are just very healing. But there is something here where we need to release some patterning or thought patterning or behaviors still that it's like maybe it's heaviness in the mind, or I don't know. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Sorry, guys. He's like right out front of my window. on the tractor, and he's laying like like new gravel, like through like, you know, because we live in the country, so it's like gravel driveways, you know. So he's laying and leveling like the gravel that was just delivered and stuff. But it's so loud. I'm like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. If I had like 8 more people on the list right now, I would totally just be like, I will do this tomorrow. I'll finish it tomorrow. Okay, so my love, there's some kind of letter, message, news, good stuff. Okay, there's some kind of good communication in this. I can feel it. I can feel it. And for some reason, I'm also hearing a letter of acceptance. So I have no idea if that would even resonate or how that will resonate. And then you have the geese. Pay attention to the geese. Yeah, exactly, Allison. Yep. On a quest, migration, a relocation, dependable, know where you're going, leaves no one behind, cyclical and faithful. Cyclical, there's something turning back around. The wolf could also be resonant here as well. All right. Making contact. I feel you're going to have a conversation with someone, whether this is a new person, someone from the past, but the energy around the conversation feels, it feels fresh, it feels new, it feels giddy, it feels like, you know, all the things you want to feel when you know, are talking with someone, or, you know, meet someone or reunite. I don't know, but it's a happy conversation, a happy talk. Okay. Number 11 is Carly, beautiful Carly, and then Emily. All right. Oh, I think maybe he's done. I think maybe he's done. Of course, like right when I'm almost done too. Okay. So for Carly. I'm excited to do the messages tomorrow from the spiritual realm. I think that'll be cool. I mean, technically, like when I'm doing readings all the time, it's like me connecting to the, right? But this is gonna be, I'm gonna see what they want to say to you guys. All right, for Carly, please. Ooh, Carly, you got the 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy. Look at that. Rainbow energy. All the 10 cups floating around. It's like they're women in water. There's a lot of you've been going through a deep cleansing, a deep purification. Immediately I'm getting like 3 women in the water. Could also be connected. Maybe you're seeing mermaids. You could connect to mermaids too, but when you see mermaids right now, or the word mermaid, or there's something, I feel that you connect with the mermaids, but anyways, it's like a sync for you. It's a sign, okay? All right, so the rainbow is here, okay? You have gone through some kind of deep purification. There is emotional fulfillment, feeling like you're on cloud 9, happily ever after energy, connected with the 10 of Cups. There's also emotional maturity here with the 10 of Cups. A revolution. It's not, it's just revolution. It's like the Tower. You're a force to be reckoned with. That's the message here that I'm getting off of this. You're a force to be reckoned with. You've learned a lot here. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff that's being healed in regards to separation and dualistic thinking and things like that here, right? Which is normal, you know. But you're definitely coming more into a place of unity of all with one, right? Like where you're no longer seeing like I am that tree, I am that tree is me. We are of the same, you know, energy, God source, right? Or this other person, we're all mirrors and reflections. There's something where you're connecting on a deeper level in that regard. which is good, because that's the way that we're ascending and going, right? But there's a leadership quality that I'm getting, okay? So you might lead some kind of like, you know, like little spiritual revolution. And what I mean by that is like, you know, leading people, or, you know, being like on a platform, or somehow, some way connecting and like, you know, inspiring is what I want to say. Okay, but there's some things happening out of nowhere that bring in really good energy. Just saw the Four of Wands. You have very powerful soul sisters all around you. Like, I feel that you come from some pretty powerful like lineage, you know, like if you wanted to connect and really like to who you really are, who you really been, what you really know, it's some powerful stuff. Anyways, but these could be also like mermaid sisters, you know, and things like that. But you have this like beautiful energy around you. Seven of Cups. There's something here where she has like all these different options, you know. She's kind of like, oh, what do I want to do, you know? But there's something here where from this moment in life, you will be guided, and I think you already know, like you'll know what to do. But there's something here where you must only do what aligns with your soul, with your truth, and with your heart. If it doesn't feel aligned, it's not meant for you. So I don't know how that's going to resonate, and it may not resonate right this moment. It might, I don't know. But what this is about the things that are going to start popping up and showing up, okay? Not everything is for you, right? So there's this energy of really using your gifts and really being discerning and things like that, okay? I don't know why that's coming through, but it is, okay? And let me just get one more before I go. But there is some good doors opening here. I mean, I'm very drawn to the cup with all the like crystals in it too. I feel like, I don't know if you're drawn to crystals or doing crystal work or crystal healing, or, you know, working with crystals, selling crystals. I don't know, but I'm getting that pretty strongly. And then, yeah, see, right as I start talking about that, the Ace of Wands flips out. Passions, new beginnings, passionate new beginnings. I do feel like that with this, obviously the Ten of Cups. There's some kind of, it almost feels like just wish fulfillment, like something that you've manifested, something that you've wanted for a very long time. Like it feels like it's an incoming energy here, okay? Some kind of, it brings forth a new beginning. It could shock you. It could shock you. It could be out of nowhere, right? I was not expecting this. What the hell's happening? You know, it's kind of like that. That's what I get. All right, so let me just clarify that with one last card here. Let's see, for Carly, please. I told you, I said it's taken a while, right? There's something, but things are here, they're happening, okay? And then you get 17, but it's the stepping stones. And the first thing it says is the process of arrival. It's the process of your ships arriving, of love arriving, of new beginnings arriving, new ideas arriving, you know, it's all that. I'm also hearing a lot of creative potential. So I'm getting that with you. You have a lot of creative potential, okay? Use it. Use it. And the storks. Oh my gosh, look at 1717. 17 in the major arcana is the star card. It's a card of the stars aligning, healing, destiny, wishes being fulfilled, you know, wishes granted. There's something arriving here. And look at the two storks together. It speaks of transformation, change, okay? Arriving, departing, a move, birth, Could be pregnancy, a renovation. It's transformation energy. And then we have the Queen of Hearts, which that's love, baby. So, and then bottom of the deck is Judgment, okay? A total transformation, back to back to back transformation energy. Surrender, an awakening, a renewal, a clean slate, clearing and purging, and fundamental changes. So that is what I have for you, my love, okay? All right, and last but certainly not least is Emily. Emily H. All right, so you know what I think I'm going to do for Emily? I'm being called. So I'm going to do one of my, I forget what this tarot is called. Okay, I got it like so long ago. All right, let's do, all right, so give me a message for Emily, please. You got the Sun. Ooh, ooh, Leo energy. Warrior of Pentacles, look at that. The buffalo, and look at her armor. Okay, but she's still like, she still has her skirts on kind of, you know, but it's like armor, right? And she's got this huge like trophy pentacle here, okay? This is straight up a message for you that you have been battling through life. You've known a lot of battles. You've barely, very rarely been able to take this armor off. Most of the time you just keep it on because you're like, I know I'm going to have to use this again, right? So the buffalo spirit and is a very powerful animal totem. So to have the buffalo around you at this time it's very sacred, very strong. It's strength, it's perseverance. It's not backing down. The buffalo is the only animal that will face the storms head on. Could be lightning, hail the size of, you know, grapefruits. It could be whatever, you know, thunder, but all the animals scurry and they hide and they will wait until the storm passes, right? The buffalo does not. The buffalo will face the storm and stand there, right? So, it's a time of where you see your perseverance and all that, okay, pay off. And look at the sunshine energy around you. Sunflowers can be resonant. Okay, but see now she's in white robes and she's no longer needing the armor. Okay, so it is a time of that where it's like you are a warrior and that will never end. But at this time, you can take off the armor. This is on the way. Okay, this is very reliable energy. Okay, the Warrior of Pentacles. It's like the Knight of Pentacles, right? Very reliable, very trustworthy. He takes a while to arrive. It's an energy that is slow, but when it arrives, it is solid. It very quickly rises to the King of Pentacles frequency. This one. Okay? And with this, there's a lot of enlightenment. So you are receiving a lot of that. Okay? There's a time of relaxation, of more blissful energy, happiness, feeling more in your power, feeling the warmth instead of the cold and the chill of life. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. It's also a big fat yes card. Okay, so if there's like a question that you were thinking of, or something you're curious about, or something on your mind, you know, it could be that answer too. Yes. So I love your energy, sister. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Couch Talk with Charissa. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I'm sure I am. Okay, one more please for Emily. Awakening, yes. Okay. I freaking love these cards. I seriously, maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll blow them all up. I love the artistry in every single one. It's like maybe I'll blow them up and put them in frames and do like a whole like little wall with each of them, you know. Maybe just the major arcanas, not all of them. That would be 78 pictures on my wall. Okay. You have the ability to connect to very, I feel that you connect to higher angelic orders and stuff. Like, it's kind of like who you are and a part of why you're here. And I feel that you're going to start connecting to who, like that, those parts of you more and more and more at this time. And then the incoming energy. That's also why, you know, we have this, it's like judgment, right? Awakening, resurrection, coming back to life after a time of feeling like you've been going through the death cycle. And then the sun card, massive enlightenment. Look at all the yellow here and yellow there. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to be feeling more in your power about, and victorious energy and success energy. Okay. You could also be connecting to a divine masculine who's going through an awakening. I'm kind of getting that as well. Or someone you're about to meet who is going through their own spiritual awakening. Freedom. And then revolution. Look at this. This card is coming out back to back to back for all of you since I started using this, basically. Every single time. The Tower. There's Tower moments hitting. But it's not... You've been going through the Tower moments of destruction and upheaval, of divine realignment and redirection. That's what the Tower is. It's the divine going, you're not learning. We're going to shake some shit up so you do learn, right? It's not always fun. Sometimes it's not that bad. But when the Tower hits, you know it. Okay? You know it. And then freedom here. Okay, so you've freed yourself. And your ancestry, your ancestors, your lineage, okay, in a lot of ways, karmically. And I'm going to say what I've said to many people, and even what's coming through my collective messages with my clients. This is the time of receiving. Okay. And spirit animals are going to be big, okay? Specifically, I'm getting the jaguar. It's not in any of these cards, but I'm seeing the jaguar. So you may want to look up the jaguar as a spirit animal and what that means. You may already resonate with it. The jaguar also is very big with the shamanic energies and shamanic work as well. So that could be a calling, a part of your path where you become a shaman in this lifetime. You know, you have to go through the medicine wheel and you have to do it with a shaman and all these things. Go through each of the four directions. Oh, yes, black jaguar, big time. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I saw was the black jaguar with the, yep. So, you know, that's the spirit. So if that connects with you and it came through to me to talk to you about, it's a very powerful animal totem for you. Just starting to practice shamanism. You're so on point. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I love it though. That's very in sync. I love it. So thank you for confirming that. Anyways, my love, look at all these beautiful animals here. Right? A lion, it's like a leopard or a cheetah, an ostrich, an alpaca. Okay? So, you know, you have a very strong connection to the spirit animal kingdom, to the spirit animal realm. Work with them. Spirit animals are just as powerful guides and spiritual, you know, spiritual assistants and mentor as working with, like, you know, Archangel Michael, or, you know, just different. You know, figure out what their spiritual meaning is, and, you know, what is the spiritual meaning and why is the ostrich showing up for me at this time? Well, ostriches are very quick on their feet. They're this, that, and the other, you know, all that. But they bring you messages for sure. So you're definitely meant to work in that way and work with Mother Earth, humanity, and the spiritual animal realm and all of that for sure. I'm not surprised that you confirmed shamanism. Yeah, see, it's your destiny. It's a part of your true north. Master number 22, 1111, right? But it's your inner compass. You see, you're listening to that inner compass. And it says true north. The very first thing here, true north. Finding your direction, knowing where you're going, your life path, seeking truth, making a plan, exploring. Okay. And also, I don't know if this resonates, but for some reason I am getting like South Africa, like safari going, or like going to like South America, like in jungles, Peru. So I'm getting like all these energies, like you're meant to like connect, and my earth star chakras on the bottom of my feet are tingling like crazy right now. So again, I don't know if that's going to resonate. And then this could indicate travel, the compass, right? Okay, so keep listening to that inner compass. But anyways, there's some stuff here where it's some really happy shifts. I'll say that. Feels really good, really nice. So, but that is what I have for you, my love. Oh yeah, it feels nice, all right. The Lovers. Yeah. All right, so within 4 to 8 weeks. Okay, so a lot's changing for you, but all of us very quickly. These timelines coming in and the eclipse stuff going out, we're gonna start moving along in our ascension very rapidly. Currently making plans to visit Machu Picchu. You're wild. I knew it. I knew it. I was hearing Peru. I almost freaking said Machu Picchu. And then I had the alpaca in that card and I pointed it out. Alpacas. So I love it. So in tune, so in sync. I love it. And that means you're very open too, because, you know, when I read for people and they're very open to receiving their message, without any kind of like fear or resistance or nervousness, and, you know, which I get, that's totally normal when I read for people, you know, and and I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but honest and truthful. I'm a very good reader and I'm a very powerful psychic and, and medium in that way, where I connect to your energies easier and more just in tune than even with these, that's why. But so I thank you for being open, because that, when you're very open, when you receive a reading, whether it's from me or anybody, it just opens up the channels so beautifully, and the messages that come through are just so like that. So, all right. Maybe you meet the love of your life in Peru. I have shaman friends that are down in, they're in Mexico a lot, and they visit Peru, and they're down there a lot as well, and I myself have never been. I want to go. It's like on my, I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing, right? But I see there's a lot of really very handsome, and very good looking, a lot of the people in the spiritual community, and I don't even want to say community, because honestly, everyone in the world is spiritual if they're open, right? But you guys know what I mean. Very, very good looking, very beautiful women, very handsome, divine masculines, very, very in shape, that take care of their physique, and, maybe have a beard, and, I'm like, oh my God, but they're wearing like, a crystal bracelet with the evil eye around their neck, it's just so funny. But yeah, maybe you do, right? So, all right, loves. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go eat dinner and figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I was gonna cook, but I don't know. I have to see. And yeah, maybe I'll go live tomorrow and do, I don't know if I'm going to go live or if I'm just going to record, but I will do messages from the spiritual realm. Thank you, my loves, for hanging out with me today. We had so many people that stayed for the live reading. So thank you, my loves, whether you got a live reading or you're just one of the 70-something people in with us right now. I send each and every one of you so much love. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween to everybody. I know that it's tomorrow. I'll be saying it again tomorrow. And like I said, keep in mind, the messages of the ancestors, and, connecting with them through maybe a little, ancestral Halloween ritual by lighting a candle and honoring the ones who have come before us. If you've lost any family members who have transitioned, grandmas, grandpas, nannies and nonos, I don't know. Okay. Speak to them. Okay. This is a time where we can do it anytime, but right now, it's very easy. Maybe ask them for a sign, make my light flicker on and off if you are here with me, or, have fun with it, right? So anyways, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day. I will, after I end the live, I will put in the description box, just in case you want to book, a reading with me or anything like that. You can find it there afterwards. So anyways, bye guys. Lots of love. Happy Halloween.